episode number 68. I am Orange Whip, one of your awesome hosts for our weekly, semi-weekly arcade chat. We are a group of arcade collectors who like to meet once a week and just chat about our hobby and sometimes other shit in between. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube show. Some of you are watching it live, but I know we actually get a lot of people who listen on the audio version and don't even realize there's actually a video version. Some of the hijinks that happens best on the YouTube version of it. So just do a search for Arcade Hangout on YouTube and you'll find the show. And it's also on iTunes and Stitcher and Google Play and all those other places for the audio only version. So we're going to go around the room and we're going to get everybody to answer this week's question, which was brought up last week. I think Jimbo actually answered it his last week at some point. And that is, what are your top three, desired games for 2017? What do you want to pick up for 2017? And we're just going to limit it to three just so we have an easier time with answering the question. And after we're done with that, we're just going to go in and just shoot the shit and find out what everybody did this week and maybe even talk about acquisitions in the arcade high scoring world. I know that's something that came up today actually. So
news.
Some news.
That is interesting. So
from this fake news source we are. All right, so let's. You know what? I know he sometimes kicks off quickly after we start, so let's go to Ian and see if he actually wants to pick up anything. If he has time to pick up anything.
That's the key. Well,
Who are you?
No, who are you, and maybe what does your wife want you to pick up?
That's the real answer. That's absolutely the real answer. I'm Ian Kellogg. I am John's bitch.
What an introduction.
Yeah.
All right, enough said.
Yep.
Is that on your social security card?
Probably should be. In a reactor this year, trying really hard for a Major Havoc. I don't know. We have a lot of games that are just kind of in parts that could count as a third. I mean, I still have like Zookeeper and Food Fight to put together.
Are you gonna get one of those repro PCBs for Major Havoc and build your own kind of thing, or are you looking for?
No, I think my pride will say no to that one.
Mm-hmm.
If you've seen that thread.
Yeah, I'm buying one, so yeah.
I don't want to get into it, but the gist of why I won't is because I think it's overpriced.
It is totally overpriced.
And I threw not a fit, but I called him out on it, and he threw a shit fit and was a huge baby about it.
Yeah, I agree.
So, nope, I'm not giving him my money. I have enough connections that I could get one if I really need to.
And a conversion's fine for you, or are you looking for dedicated?
There's no way dedicated's happening. I already have a Tempest cabinet. I have a 6100 sitting somewhere in Pittsburgh. I got to go get still.
What is dedicated price compared to like the Tempest conversion?
A lot.
Yeah.
Is that 3,000 versus 1,000?
Three times the amount, maybe.
Or is it like
Oh, he's not here anymore. I wanted to call him out because he sold a Major Havoc conversion. Well, he flipped it basically a couple years ago for what I thought was a ridiculous amount of money, and now that's not even the going rate.
It's like a bargain.
Yeah.
Am I in the ballpark? 3,000.
I think it's almost $2,000 now for a conversion, right?
Conversions are north of 2,000.
Oh, so the Tempest conversions are 2,000.
Yeah, you're looking at for a Tempest conversion. Yeah, you're looking like north of 2, like 21, 22.
And a dedicated is how much?
Dedicated, probably you're looking at starting around 5 nowadays.
God.
Between 5 and 7, depending on.
Depends on the condition.
Get a brand new pinball table for that.
Well, I mean, Major Havoc boards are going for like $1,600.
I don't even understand why. They were like, what, a year ago? They were under 700. Way under 700.
That's when Keelan sold one about a year ago for like $1,600.
That's fucking stupid.
I mean, the prices up for everything is just getting stupid. You see these eBay prices, and you used to be able to say, "Oh yeah, well that's what people are asking, but nobody's getting it." But now they're all fucking getting it.
Unreal. Griffin,
Hello.
how much did you sell that Tempest converted Major Havoc a couple years ago? I think that was a part of the deal, wasn't it? Like
1,600, I think.
How much do you want to say you got it for realistically, and how much do you want to say you got it for the IRS purposes? Or does that matter?
Me?
Yeah.
Remember, we're live.
Yeah, I already. That tax year is way behind us. I'm good.
Oh, they'll
Never
come get
say
you.
never.
They'll come get you if they
They'll
want
get
to.
you.
Oh, they got me this year. They got me for 2014.
Are you done with that? Or are you still dealing with it?
No, I'm done with it.
We'll talk offline then.
It's just there was a lot of searching back through all of my email accounts and PayPal and Amazon and all that shit, but pulled it all together.
Do they want to just know sales that you did like offline that weren't through your work? Through your games and shit. Is that what they want to know?
Yeah, I mean they want to know. They're gonna want to know everything. If you're getting audited, they want to know everything.
Yeah.
But you know what? Even if I was out by a little bit, and it was just like, all right, this is what you owe us, pay it. So I was like, okay, pay it. That's it.
I'm not paying nothing.
You can't get money from me. Come on my land. I'll run you over with my Camaro.
Like you can't say no.
Is it technically down there that you like if you sell stuff like that, you have to pay taxes on it? I know
I've
when
been
you
working on my American accent.
I know when you go to like flea markets, like those guys have to be like registered and stuff, right?
Yeah, fleas are expensive. You can't sell them without it showing up on you.
Because like up here, that's none of that is taxable up here.
Good Lord, these are the jokes, folks.
Barnum and Bailey's going to get on you for.
Right. Thank you, Ian.
Since you're already talking, why don't you do the question?
What question? Oh, tonight's question? Oh, fuck. I have a list of like 35, 40 games that.
What's your top
this year.
5 then?
realistic.
Not everyone can
On
be.
that, I'm going after a lot of filler stuff this year. I'm not going after anything
What
particularly.
about for yourself personally that you'll put in your own home as opposed to shit you want to put into a different space? Yeah, there's a challenge, right?
I'm pretty happy with what I've got. You know what? Actually, I'm still looking for a really nice joust. So joust definitely would be top of that. But yeah, no, outside of something like that, I'm pretty happy with the way things are going here. And I'm so focused on the location now. I'm not even really thinking about my games as being different from the games that are going to be there because they're ultimately all going to be there. So
You're not going to have a She-Cade at all?
She-Cade? Be empty for a little while. I'm sure it'll fill up again at some point unless I find a big location and I'll have actual storage space. Then who knows what the hell will happen then. But no, I mean, I'm looking for things like Frogger and Pac-Man and Donkey Kong Jr.
I just picked up a Frogger and a Dig Dug like a few weeks ago just for the same reason. The basics.
From Zach, didn't you?
Yeah.
Same guy got the tap.
Yeah, I mean, just because I needed the basics.
Timber from. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, you're doing the same thing.
It's when you're looking for those ones, they're hard to find for some reason.
Well, you don't, because they're not really worth anything. Every time you see one for sale, it's like $800.
That's true, yeah.
Pac-Man's and $800. Like, fuck.
They're like $1,600 up here for a Pac-Man or a Miss Pac-Man. It's stupid.
Shit.
Stay up.
That's ridiculous. But Wacko. I'm waiting for Andrew to sell me his Wacko.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And thanks for me selling him. Just saying.
Yeah. Sure.
We have to have the whack off first.
Sure, buddy. Sure.
That shit is getting fixed this year.
All right.
We need to have the first annual whack off first.
Yes. All right. Is there anyone here that isn't like fucking muted or like an avatar? It's like AFK Central around here.
Steve hasn't gone. Well, of course, back to Orange Whip. Or
Did you go yet, Andrew?
I've not gone.
You haven't gone? Have you finished your Weedy Puffs?
Ian's the only one that's gone.
I'm eating soup, goddammit.
With Weedy Puffs in it?
Weedy Puffs. What the hell? I never heard Weedy Puffs.
Got to be an English thing.
No, Cheesy Poofs.
Cheesy Poofs, yeah, that's what I figured he was talking about.
Weedy Puffs.
Is Weedy Puffs the Caitlyn Jenner version?
Right? Now, Weedy Puffs, you put milk on. But Cheesy Poofs, you don't. Everyone knows that.
Remember being like in Australia and like going through a grocery store and
you know
seeing...
who knows? Oh, sorry.
That's right. So in Australia, so I was going through a grocery store, just like picking up some stuff with my wife, and we walk by and we see the familiar box of Rice Krispies. But over there, they're called Rice Bubbles.
Ooh.
Well, you guys have
That just sounds awful.
you guys have Kraft
Rice
macaroni
Bubbles.
and cheese. Yep.
Yeah.
And up here we have it's called Kraft Dinner in Canada. Kraft macaroni and
Dinner.
cheese. It's called Kraft Dinner.
That's sad.
Yeah, we say Kraft Dinner, and people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about, Kraft Dinner?"
Yeah, be more
You know-
specific, Canadian.
And it tastes different in the States because the flight attendant that we get packages from a Canadian, someone that works with my wife. She'll ship stuff to us, and she'll bring us Canadian ketchup because it tastes better. But she says her kids won't eat American Kraft macaroni and cheese because it tastes different. They know
Taste
it.
of freedom, motherfucker.
It does.
Not anymore.
Just,
Well, it's different preservatives or whatever. Stuff tastes different. Laws what you can put in the food.
our just so you know, Dave, that the ketchup is no longer because the ketchup is no longer made in Canada. It's made in the U.S. Heinz is now the same up here as it is in the U.S.
Oh, it is. So it's
Yeah.
all my mind now. So she's
Yeah.
just bringing us
Yeah.
bottles of ketchup for nothing. So
French is the ones that make mustard. Took it over. They actually make the ketchup up here now to try to take over from Heinz because
Next, it'll be the ranch.
What the fuck? Joel?
Yeah, I'm sure you're right.
You know what's funny
Economists
is
are all
Dave
fucked.
gets it like imported, but yet it's already been imported once from America. And you're importing it back.
It comes back twice the price.
And you're probably right because I don't know anymore. I'm usually at a 0.09 just walking around alcohol BAC. So it's probably the same ketchup.
it just happened at the end of the summer, so you could still have an old one maybe.
Do you have ranch dressing in Canada?
Of course we do.
Yeah. Was it called?
Ranch dressing.
I
What
think-
kind do you want? Fucking Hidden Valley Ranch? Do you want fucking Uncle Dan's? Do you want Kraft? Like I don't.
Well, we call it freedom jizz. So I was just wondering what you guys call it.
Freedom jizz for your freedom fries.
Oh my god!
I don't feel free.
Well, we have poutine up here. So
Yeah, I've had enough freedom jizz.
Yeah.
we put gravy in our fries.
I put my jizz on everything. That's not okay, is it?
Oh, not
No,
No,
but that
it's
does
not.
explain some of the problems I've had with Next Generation, though.
Well, I'm very good with cleaning stuff now. So
I haven't taken a black light to it yet.
Except for your jizz.
yeah. Tron, it's just one game you can't masturbate in front of. Caught every time.
I just got that. Who came in front of my Tron?
Look at it, it's everywhere. You can see it. It's right there.
It's there and there and there.
Quick, get a DNA kit. Fucking mock
All
the
over his
magician
pants and the
again.
front of his trousers.
I wonder if Big Buck Humper has black lights on it.
Dude, I wonder what was the most more disturbing movie, like Big Buck Humper or Little Buck Hunter.
Little Buck. Ooh, yeah, that's kind of scary. That's really creepy
I
sound.
thought Humper was a typo.
Because Big Buck Hunter actually sounds pretty awful if you start taking it.
It
out.
does, yeah. and then Big Buck Humper, very popular
Yeah.
in certain areas of town.
It's like a conversion, like a Lover Boy to Pac-Man.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was wondering.
Well, Jim was saying it's a ROM flash.
Jim made it.
Our sound effects machine is back.
Well, sort of.
Mr. Herman.
You don't even need me. Brian.
I'm sure I'm glad I'm not in Italy right now.
Italy.
Close enough.
Yes. Italy.
I know. That's so funny when Kendra's like, "You need more sounds." I'm like, "No, I don't."
No,
That covers everything.
It's everything. Just need to know it's not American. That's all.
Hey, Jim, in March, I'm going to Europe.
Come on,
Where are you going? Europe.
Yeah, thank you.
Look at my chin.
Every time someone mentions a different country, I'm going to Canada. Canada.
Well,
It's never gonna
that would be about 53% true, Jimbo.
53%. Oh wait, no. That's everything.
All right.
At least Vancouver, that'd be about true.
Stop enjoying yourselves. I have to pass the question to someone. So I'm going over to Andrew because he has indeed finished his Weedy Puffs.
He's done with his Weedy Puffs.
My mouth is full.
Soup.
Soup. It's a broccoli something cream soup.
Sounds
We'll be
delicious.
hungry in about 10 minutes.
I do not have
Buffett knows.
Yeah, it's not
amazing
19
capacity.
eggs and 4 packs of bacon and
Yeah. I do not have the bottomless arcade belly.
He'll send you his regimen.
That
What's your?
would hurt. Yeah, so I think that 3 games for this year. Well, I'm not looking for anything. I don't really have room for anything. But if I came across these games, good condition, good price, weren't massive projects, I'd like a pole position just because I'd like to have one in advance of Adam's board, which theoretically may come out this year.
Might.
Yeah, you never know. Along the same line, Super Sprint for driving games. I've decided that I don't really want a championship sprint. I was looking for one of those because the space. But fuck it, I'll find room for a Super Sprint because I love that game. And then Black Knight 2000, which we talked about, so into the pinball thing. If I find a BK2K for a good, reasonable price and in good shape, that's a big deal pinball for me. Love that game.
Oh,
Black Knight 2000.
Dark Black Knight.
Dark Black Knight. Yeah.
Yes, very black.
Very black.
Which is a pinball for people that don't know.
That is a
In-
pin, yeah. With one of the best soundtracks of all time.
What?
Yep.
Come on.
Oh, fuck off. The music in that is awesome.
Have you... Oh, whoa. What's happening? Stop it.
Oh, that
Liam,
hurt.
it's Dave.
whoever Liam is.
Who's scraping metal?
Dave and Brian. There you go.
None of that. Yeah, Black Knight 2000. I mean, it's special. I mean, I've talked about this in the show, but like it's special because it's the first pin that I ever played. It was in late 80s, early 90s. It was the first pin that I ever played that I understand, oh, there's rules to this. And you do this, and this happens. And in the drawbridge, you hit it 3 times. And then you can lock a ball, and you can get multi-ball, and how to light up the lanes to light up like war at the top. Actually, war is the middle one. But like, yeah, it's like I learned the rules of pinball, the basic rules of pinball on that table, and it's special to me. I would like
that's
those
cool.
games back.
Nostalgia.
Total nostalgia. And I think it's still an awesome game with an amazing soundtrack.
Better than Xevious? You guys are
Rather than
Genius is way better.
It's not even
Yes,
music.
soundtrack. I have it on DVD.
To torture people No, give me the waterboarding instead.
It's got to be the
Yeah.
shortest sound loop ever, right?
I know it is.
I think Barbie
That
needs to turn up
twinkly,
that audio at Grinkers. I need to be able
It
to
is.
hear it across the room.
It's just two notes, right? I think it's two notes, right? And it makes a different noise if you get a free guy.
And then it made a noise like this.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna have to go find that pinball now so I can listen to the music.
Oh, just listen to
Black
YouTube.
Knight. Oh, 2000.
Black Knight 2000.
No, Xevious. Xevious has a pin, right?
Yeah. Oh shit, the Xevious pin. That's rare.
Yes, very.
The ultra rare Atari Xevious. Yeah. All right, so that's it. That's a short list, but I thought about it, and again, I don't have room for shit. But if I find any of those games, those are insta buys for me. Insta buy. That's right.
I like that.
Buy it now.
So like multipass.
Legal Dallas Multipass.
Multipass.
It's the buy.
Black Knight 2000 Multipass.
Multipass.
All right, Jimbo.
Well, I kind of answered this last week, but just top three. I've kind of shuffled around mine a little bit, but my top three: Super Punch Out, Baby Pac-Man, and some rendition of Street Fighter 2, either Hyper or Super Turbo. I need to get one of those in my collection. It's been on the back burner for too long. So,
no T-Mech.
No, I was playing that over the weekend, but no, I don't have 6 feet by 6 feet. That's my
He'll have to rent a second apartment there.
Yeah, that's right. When's next door opening up? Yeah.
You don't need a bathroom. Get that shit out of there.
Well,
I didn't need 3 apartments. I would need one for storage of games, and I would need another one to store my cookies.
Jesus.
That's a lot of damn cookies, man.
And you'd have to take your door off the hinges or put it through the sliding glass door in order to get the damn thing in.
Wolf.
No.
I know.
There's a wolf behind you.
It is. It's like a little black
T-Mex
fox.
will fit through a conventional door.
Oh, man.
T-Mex
Make yourself
Oh.
bigger.
Oh.
When
Make
it breaks
yourself
apart
bigger.
into about the same width as a normal cabinet.
Yeah, most of them have to.
It's
It's like
all right.
most
It's
of
on
them
wheels.
have giant doors.
Yeah. So yeah, totally. So yeah, those are my three. I've wanted Super Punch Out for quite some time, but with the prices it commands, it may not be a 2017 purchase. Who knows?
Yeah, that's getting spendy, huh?
Right.
Yeah. Even regular Punch Out is like $1,200 now.
It's stupid. At least now you can pick up the Mike's Arcade, and one other dude on Clav has they reproduced the security board, so you can convert a Punch Out to a Super Punch Out.
Oh, okay. But don't you need the joystick? The lift stick?
You gotta
You
Yeah,
need
just
the
like- yeah.
you need the duct to pull stick, and that's at
Probably
least
half
$200.
the price right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid expensive. I'm better off like seeking out a complete Super Punch Out, but God, they're so damn expensive.
Cut to size and then soldered.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh,
I'm gonna get somebody.
Punch Out. I think we've had this conversation before, but like this whole you kick yourself in the for not buying a game. So there was that $400 Punch Out. There was a home use only, apparently owned by a Nintendo employee that I passed for $400. I was like, man, I don't want it.
Yeah, and Dave
That one
graciously
should've been-
passed on a $500 Super Punch Out. He's just like that's too much money,
Mhm.
right, Dave?
yeah. It's not on my.
He
It's
doesn't
not on
want to
my
talk
street.
about it.
He forgot about that one because that was like a week of like 3 games that he passed on, I think.
He blanked it out.
Come on, don't hurt.
He already had 4 Bud Lights. I couldn't go anywhere.
No, I don't like this angle of my phone. I'm gonna have to.
I like it.
The nostril cam? Why don't you like the nostril?
Angle it down a little more,
Am I the first Hangout guy to have it on 2 separate? Did you notice I'm in 2 windows?
No, you're just really drunk, buddy.
Yeah. You
No,
Oh yeah, look at you. Yeah,
You're seeing
I
double?
see it.
No.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah,
I
see,
just thought
I'm
they
over
were-
here, and I'm over here.
Oh, look at
Here we
that.
go.
Yeah.
So,
This
hey.
feels
Like
One
Inception.
camera,
Yeah, we
for
have
Dave's
this view.
and the other for his face. That's a big
There's
camera.
That's right.
Dave, there's a thief in your arcade.
Carrie, did you see that there's Austin
Got
Powers
hoodie.
behind Dave?
No, I didn't see that.
That's a pulpit.
I told him that's
Oh,
it.
yeah, I
now,
see the-
Oh, there you
now
go.
he's going to
Yep.
buy more.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that! It happened.
Yeah,
Is
Brian.
the
Brian bought
Swedish
it.
is the Swedish penis enhancer on that playfield anywhere?
It's not mine. It's not mine.
Nah.
Yeah, that
Not my
punched out
bag,
the
then.
guy that bought it is still trying to trade it for a pin. He's got 1,600 on it, and the only reason I didn't go is because I was up all night at the hospital. Honest, and
I
so
know you
was-
had
I was-
legit excuse.
No,
just
I
like
was
giving you-
exhausted. Yeah, but and he was texting me and he sent me pictures and I had a semi-boner.
And you sent them to me, and I'm like, get it
I know.
now.
I know. But then I got called into work and it was an hour and 40 minutes away. But then he ended up delivering it 20 minutes away. So the only thing I could think of is the guy that bought it offered him $700 to deliver.
Blowjob. Offered
You
to
know what I
suck his
mean?
cock.
Like if you bring it, I'll
Yeah.
pay you $100.
That's all it could be.
$600 and a
Yeah.
and a blowjob.
Yeah.
And a
No
handy.
way.
Whoa.
There's no way
Yeah,
that he would
handy.
deliver it.
Handy. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's worth taking a shot in the mouth for.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Or punch. Yeah.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, I should pass it off.
It's a good price, but come on.
Oh, wait, Mock, you went already, right?
No, I haven't gone yet.
No, you didn't. All right. Well, let's see who else has. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Mock.
Anyone but Mark.
Yeah.
I don't want to go now.
God, that guy never stops talking and talking and talking.
All right. So like what I said before we started the show. Shut up.
All right.
So I'm probably gonna sell Spider-Man this year, and I'm debating whether to hold that money and start saving for. I don't know if you guys know, but the next pin was announced. Sort of was leaked. Attack from Mars is going to be the next pin from Planetary Pinball, which is not the one I want. I like that pin, but Medieval Madness is too close to that pin in style, you know. But the next pin after that is going to be Monster Bash. It's about 90% probably true Monster Bash. So if it's something like maybe I should start saving for now, I would love to have a Monster Bash. I don't know if you guys ever played that pin, but it's probably my second or third favorite pin out there. It's a lot of fun.
Seen one.
Yeah, they're pretty rare because they didn't make very many of them. That's probably why they're so expensive. It was like one of the last pins they made. And
It's a graveyard smash.
It's just really cool. The Universal monsters are really cool in it, and it's a real great animations on the dot matrix. Have you played it, Griffin?
I played it once or twice at Keith's house. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that
Yeah.
one time. Okay. So
it was fun. It was cool. I liked it. I like any of that kind of cheesy theatrical, real over the top thing. For me, that's what pinball should be. It should be very kind of
fun. Yeah.
A big production, you know.
Wacky production. It's sort of like Creature from the Black Lagoon, but done even better. You know.
Yeah.
For pins, it's really cool. It has kind of a mini wizard mode where all the monsters start playing their instruments. You know, like you got the Mummy on keyboard and what is it? Dracula is on like bass or something, and then they each show the animations of them playing their instruments. And then, in fact, when you get a free ball, they animate perfect timing when Dracula takes the guitar and like smashes it. It's right when the kicker hits for the the kicker in the top of a pinball table. It goes pow.
Yeah.
So yeah, it does it exactly in sync. You know, it's kind of cool.
Adams does that. You get a free ball or an extra ball. The ball flies across and hits Cousin It in the head, and the knocker hits on the side of the cab.
Yeah,
the instant the ball touches him, they've completely nailed the.
It's
timing.
like perfect. Yeah,
it's good. It's good when you see stuff like that.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So So it's either doing that, or I'm debating whether to just sell or trade for a Tron pin or a Metallica pin. So I like those pins a lot. Tron goes for a lot of money now. I think they're up like in the 9,000 range. That's
You can get a nicely modded Tron Pro around 6 if you hold out.
If you hunt, yeah, I think I probably can too. So, so yeah, that's kind of my debate. And as far as like arcade games, I want to get a Robotron, but I don't want to spend $1,000 on one. So if I can find one this year for a decent price, I'd like to get one and probably replace it with my Outrun. Because Robotron is just one of those games like I'm not good at, but I always come back to it. I still love playing it anywhere I find one. It's just an addicting, never gets old game for me.
Yeah, tons of replay value. I'm sure.
Yeah, lots of action in it. It's just crazy. When I was at Joel's last time, I played that I think the most. This is Robotron. I just love that game. So
it is a great game. It's like the perfect game. You instinctually know what to do the instant you start, because you start running away from everything and
just try to survive,
flailing around. Dude, that's it. Yeah, that's the whole game.
And then there's strategies like, oh, this is the robot level. I got to kill him as fast as possible before those balls start bouncing around all over the place. And I don't know.
Yeah, when the guys are shooting the little wizard guys, I think John's what calls them. I don't know what they're called. The enforcers.
He calls them the witches.
Yeah, that's right. The guys that spawn on the circles from the corner. It's like they shoot out. The closer you get to them, the slower their shots are. So you don't want to run away from them, because if you run away from them, they shoot faster at you.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah. So it's just I try to kill those things as fast as possible, because they start multiplying a ton of those. I don't know what they are. Those little fast. John calls them witches, but no, they have pointy hats.
Well, they must be witches.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll see this year. We'll see what pops up. I was thinking about asking Man about how much he wants to sell his Robotron for, if he still has it, but I'm afraid he's going to go $1,000.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, and I want to save my money for the trips that are coming up this year. We got the Denver trip. I want to go to that. Mm-hmm. And we have the Grinkers trip. So I got to save, an X amount of dollars for those trips. So I'd rather just kind of just wait and see what happens. Yeah. And if I want some monies, I'll, do that. And I might have some money coming in for that side project I told you guys about. The animation project. Do you guys remember I told you about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So might be some money coming in for that. So maybe I can pick up a game or something with that money. Nice. Yeah. So I'll talk a little more about that offline. But yeah. So that's it for me. So let's see. Is Cousin Brian there?
I'm here.
You want to talk about your pickup and the story behind it?
Well, I'll answer the question first. I'm dying for a crazy climber. I really want a crazy climber. A nibbler, because I like the maze games for some reason. And if I got to go up to a pin, I got to say probably the Metallica. I played that the last couple of weeks. I played it like 3 or 4 times. I really like that. That's a good pin. Really good pin.
So can I ask you about that? Because so many people love it, Metallica. I mean, it's got to be one of the most popular new pins out, right? I played it, and I can't get it. And I'm not like trying to criticize or anything, but I just genuinely want to know, what is it? What is it about the Metallica that you like?
Well, first of all, I'm not a metal guy or anything. And even though Metallica, you can go back and forth to put a tag on it or whatever, but it plays many tunes. But I thought the flow of the game was pretty good, and there wasn't a lot of drains. Like if you controlled your shots a little bit, the game just played on and on and on.
You're starting to sound like a pin guy.
Well, I didn't hear that well.
You're sounding like a pin guy.
I know.
Like, I've been practicing my
Join
bed
us.
flips.
I know. All right, I can't sign on anymore.
That's it.
I think the ramps are fun in that game, and I love the electrocution of Sparky and how he has like a weird voice, and it's kind of like cool animations in it, and there's a adult setting, so the band members swear in the game, which I find cool. They'll go, "Let's electrocute this fucker," It's like, yeah, I like an adult themed game. Let's do this,
Yeah, cool.
Without having to be rapey.
Not too rapey.
And the
Like
backstory
last
to
week.
my pin, the Austin Powers, was I was looking for a game that everybody could play, like the whole family type of thing that they would all like. And my wife always wanted a pinball. So when I started collecting these arcade games, she's like, "Oh, not another one, not another one. You got to sell one. You got to sell one." And then it was great. It was like, well, it was great. She goes, "Okay, I'm gonna allow you to buy that pinball, but what games are you gonna sell?" So I just ridiculously said, "Well, I got that Space Invaders in the garage that I'm working on. Maybe we could sell that one and maybe the asteroids. But now they're all down in the basement. We're not selling anything."
Well played.
Yeah, everything's
that's
staying.
right. Yeah, I threw it down on the bed.
That's right.
She just thanked me. I lit my cigarette.
Yeah. So man, that's my story.
So does she like playing Austin Powers?
She loves it. Matter of fact, she was down here for almost 2 hours.
No.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
It must have a shaker motor.
Nice.
I can barely keep my wife in 2 minutes in this room.
Yeah.
That's not always a bad thing.
So, yeah.
All right.
Nice.
As long as you enjoy it, Mark. You go for maximum efficiency.
Everywhere.
So, when are you going to hit her up with the whole "I want a Ghostbusters" next?
Oh man.
Couple more.
I got to at least
months?
wait till like mid-June. Mid-June. Yeah.
Yeah, and if she's
Somewhere-
really hooked on Austin Powers, it'll be an easier sell too. Be like, yeah, we need another one of these things.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
when you
always
look
good to have
really
two
good.
pins. So when
Yeah.
people come over, someone could be on this pin, another person can be on that pin.
Yeah.
You got to sell it.
I agree. I totally agree.
And people have to wait.
Yeah.
It's very important because you always have people over all the time playing these games.
All right. I want to pass it. Whip, did you go yet?
I have not gone.
All right, Whip, it's to you.
Ba-da-bump. I have a few games that I obviously want to get, and I've actually had to write them down just so I could remember. I mean, Space App by far is the number one. I want to get a Space App really, really bad. And I've even contemplated a couple times now shipping one over from Florida. But I can't do that. I can't add 50% of the price of the game just because I want it that badly. So I'm going to hold off, and hopefully one comes a little closer to me that I can go drive and pick it up. I've always wanted an ice cold beer or a Zeke's Peak. I'd prefer a Zeke's Peak, but and those are just a matter of, do I want to spend the
You have
money?
to make noise so they can see you.
Those
Dukes.
Hi, how are you?
Another female!
You're so fucking ginormous.
Our viewers just doubled.
I know. I never realized
You
how
have 3 heads.
How big these fucking things were? It's Joel's big head.
Yeah, right? Yeah,
Big
now
brain.
I know.
Big personality.
Mm.
It's bloody monstrous.
Anyway, just want to say hello. Hope everybody's doing well.
Aw,
Doing great.
thank
Thanks.
you.
See you later.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
an ice cold beer is not hard to find.
Was that for?
Yeah, true.
That was, oh man.
You didn't play that?
was good.
Next time.
Oh, that's pretty fucked up,
Your
Andrew.
white thing.
Why is that fucked up?
I gotta say, Jim.
Oh my god.
Gotta play for you.
What's that? Oh, all right.
No.
Do you want me to?
Oh, that's fucked up, dude. That's really fucked up. Where do you live? Don't come over there. Fucking race.
He'll kick your ass.
Race now and go fucking ninja on your ass.
She's from Philly, man.
Watch out, bitch. I know where you live now.
That's the music we play for every single country that's not America.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, dude.
Nice.
Oh,
She knows karate, obviously. So
Yeah.
karate, Jerry. Yeah.
Karate.
It's like that scene in Weird Science. You're like, "You're out of shape, Al. I'll kick your ass."
Arse.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. What's his name? Yes.
Taking Gary
what's the
to
older
a
brother's
party.
name? Yeah. Fuck. What's the older brother's name? That's
What the hell is that
Chet?
in your house, Andrew?
I have a bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy!
No.
Look at that giant. Is it? Was he in the Never-Ending Story?
This is Falco.
Falcor.
Guinness for scale. He's actually being camera shy right now.
Oh.
There.
Maybe
he
so
just-
who left off? Who was
He's
talking
huge.
about their future games?
Who did we interrupt?
It was Brad.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Brad, yeah.
So yeah, I said Space App.
This goes with everything.
Sorry.
And I'm actually going to go with Jim and say Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting. I actually just picked up a candy cap, so I was going to
nice.
throw it in there. Yeah. And then I'm just going to say on the pinball side, I'm going to separate. I'm going to say the pinball side. One game that I'd like to get, and I don't ever hear anybody talking about it, is, and I originally hated the theme, but I think it plays great, and that's Mustang. And I have a friend who bought a Mustang, and he says it's like one of the most underrated pins he's ever played. And
I've heard it's good.
I agree. I think it's an awesome pinball.
I've never seen one, never played one, but I hear on Pin Side people really love it.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, I hate the theme. Like, I hate the theming as far as it's like Ford.
Yeah, or a car theme is kind of.
Yeah, but when you play it,
weak.
it's actually got like different races. There's like drag races and different things, and it's actually a really fun pin.
So it's a multiracial pin?
Oh.
And actually, and it has really good like 60s and 70s like classic rock music in it. That's what's all in it is classic rock, which is really cool.
Rock.
Yeah, I think it's a great pin. Nobody ever seems to talk about it. But anyways, yeah, there we go.
That would be the sound of no one talking about it with the crickets.
I played Mustang at Pinball Showdown, I think last year. I only think I stood in line once to play it. It was fine, but yeah.
What version was it?
I don't know.
It didn't spin your beanie.
It did not spin my beanie. You know, it's the same thing. Like the theme doesn't really do much for me. And I
That's the thing is the whole Ford the new Mustang theme. I didn't like either, but
yeah.
Well, he's a Chevy guy.
It was really fast too. It was like a really really fast pin.
He's an international guy.
Oh, yeah, I'm an international guy.
Have you guys seen that Dialed In yet? That new game?
Yeah, what is that?
Jim, you need that one on like Fast Play.
You know that International is actually an American company,
I know.
right,
I
Jim?
need to move that up to the most play. Like that's got to be in the last couple of weeks.
gotta
Moving
be
up as
number
like one of
one.
the most played.
Yeah.
Yeah. Close.
Oh, you know what? If Arcade Outsiders ever comes back, you know you're going to hear that on there, right?
Tiger's gonna steal that shit in like seconds.
Exactly. All right, let's see. I'm gonna pass it on. Who hasn't gone?
Carrie.
I have not.
Hasn't gone. I don't know if Buffett's here. So let's go, Carrie. Yeah,
All right.
Let's go, Carrie.
So in
Just
honestly,
to clarify, Carrie, the question is, what games are you going to buy for yourself in 2017?
yeah, as opposed to which games I'll be transporting for other
Yeah,
people.
which games are going to be transporting?
Apparently, a Robotron down to
Fucking all of them.
I wasn't going to bring it up.
Exactly. And I have to say, I'm sorry that Gak's not here yet,
but Gleek's here.
Gleek's here, yay!
We said Gak.
Gak. I know, no, wrong one. Exactly. That would have been too perfect if I had been like, I'm sorry, Gak isn't here. But we're happy to see you too, Mike.
What? It's not Gak.
Yeah, right. Since he's helping make some of my arcade dreams come true. But so looking beyond the immediate future, so Dreamland, I didn't think at all about pins. I kind of have like an aspirational, a midland, and a little more realistic. Actually, all of them are going to be kind of hard. Would be hard to find. I've talked about this one before. I don't expect to get it, but always the Inferno has got to be on the list. And,
for arcade.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even think about pins. I only thought about bids.
So wow, so Tales of the Crypt is doing it for you.
Yeah, actually, I love that pin. I would get it. I would get another. Don't get me wrong. I would get another pin. But just when I got the question and I thought, okay, what 3 games? My mind didn't go there. And I'm still playing so many different pins that it's like I know a couple that I really like, but I want to narrow it down yet. I'm not ready to be shackled yet, to make a commitment to a particular pin and say you are my dream pin.
That's a lot of money to fork over too, so you got to make sure it's the right one.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Yeah.
So the Inferno, which trust me, I won't be able to get in 2017. Tax Scan. I still each time you know what, I've not wanted. I've said no, I shouldn't get one because it makes my hand hurt. But I kind of don't care. I have so much fun whenever I play it. I'm like, so be it. So I can only play it for a little while, and then I'll be like, ow.
I love that game too. Actually, it's fun.
Yeah, and I think that they're not like hideously expensive. It's no.
Never see them.
The one that I sold to Ian Ure, I think was only like $400 or $500, I think.
Yeah, see, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Are they what kind of cabinet? That's like a Zaxxon cabinet. That's the picture I'm seeing.
There's 2 different versions. There's a kit game. I can't remember what they call it. It has a little slogan, and it's like a kit game. And then there's the dedicated. Dedicated ones are really hard to find, I think.
The one that Kalen had at 2084. That was
he still has it there, I think, doesn't he? He didn't sell it.
Well, I mean that 2084 is kind of no more though. That's what I was kind of alluding to.
What?
Because I got pinched.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
What? Oh, you're not following Black Group?
They're pausing right now.
Oh no, they're going through a remodel.
Yeah.
They didn't get pinched.
I thought they got pinched by the city.
Yeah, they got pinched.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Ouch. I didn't know that. Okay. We'll talk later.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't be talking about that.
Yeah.
Right.
I did get a message from
I can cut it after.
Okay, perfect. There you go.
That's okay. No,
I know. Ixnay on the...
He posted it on Facebook.
Yeah.
So you can say that. We'll talk more about it later, though.
Oh, he put it on Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
if
he
you put it on
said they were
Facebook,
doing
that's
like
fine,
some.
man.
Well,
He
you said
said-
they were doing some remodeling.
Yeah, he said we're going to shut down for a little while, but we're going to reopen. We're doing some things, some changes, and maybe some remodel stuff. That's
there
what.
you go. As long as he's put it public, that's fine.
All right. So, anyways, he had it in like
Hello,
one of the
pretty
one of the
lady with
center
that
cabinets.
too. Say hello.
Quick, Griffin, get your wife. It's a competition.
Yeah.
We've never met Andrew's wife.
Jimbo sound effect. No.
Yeah. Let me cue it up. No.
It may not be racist.
You're gonna have an Asian wife off here.
Are we going to introductions?
Hi.
That's Wendy.
I'm Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
We're all the crazy people.
When you guys talk at home,
He's gained approval for his 2017 pick.
the whole neighborhood can hear you. He talks so loudly. It's like
Well, he's a big boy.
You need to banish him to the garage.
A few of us have been banished to the garage.
Yeah.
I need a microphone like that one.
She wants me to get Joel's microphone or Jim's microphone. Something that's
No,
bigger
it doesn't matter. I still talk loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Andrew's voice. He's got all that bass. It travels through walls. You know.
Well, it's the ambiance too. Like we're a room full of like 10 people screaming at each other.
Yeah.
The volume.
Scream.
I don't know what you're talking about, Andrew. You're the only one that talks over
You're
everyone.
the only screamer.
There's never any kind of like sound effects to try to talk over or anything like that. Not at all.
Griffin, get your wife again, because our viewers just keep going up as soon as
She already got in the
you guys
car.
bring your
She
wife.
said she was coming to kick your ass. She
She's already on a plane.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, that's right.
Leaving.
And
So-
she took her nunchucks with her, so.
Oh no!
Didn't he tell you that he ordered me from a catalog?
No.
I heard that.
What catalog is that?
Yeah, can we get a copy of that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah. Oh.
Andrew's speechless for the first time.
Got nothing. Got nothing.
We need her to come on more often.
Right.
Nailed it. I had nothing to fucking say to that. All I can think is a price tag, but Jesus Christ.
Very expensive.
like 2 pins.
2 pins.
How many Buffets is that?
Yeah.
I guess
That's
Andrew
like
has
3 Buffets.
3 Buffets for a whole wife?
I guess Andrew hasn't broken it to her that.
Damn, I must be really valued. Damn.
4 Buffets if you don't want to bring a sister with her.
Nice.
He places the order and just sends them capacitors.
You charge these.
What am I supposed to do with these? Yeah.
What was it today? The flesh capacitor?
Yes.
That's right.
Don't forget to discharge your flesh capacitor.
That was the phrase of the day right there. Yep.
That was like 9 a.m.
That was pretty
You
early.
started
today.
early.
Slow day at work and.
All right, so I'll finish out my last on the list is I've grown rather enchanted with Cloak and Dagger.
Oh,
Yeah.
Where'd you play that?
Cool game at Fun Spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and and I just kind of I keep going back to it. Like that was a really fun game. The art is gorgeous.
Mhm.
Like that was.
I love the elevator animations are cool too.
Right, it's so cute. It's really clever.
There's so many of them too. Like he'll pull out a yo-yo, or he'll yawn, or sometimes an arm will come out of the wall and take his hat and disappear and back into the wall. You know, pretty cool.
It's very fun. It's a fun game to play, and it's just amusing. So those are my 3 for 2017. We'll see January 2018 if I actually manage to get any of those. I doubt it, but maybe. Who knows?
Right. Our New Year's show for 2017, 2018 should be the same question, except what did you get? As a reminder.
Yeah.
What did you really do?
Yeah.
What was your list from this
anything.
show?
That's a good point though. We'll go back and check the
follow up.
But I mean, someone needs to
I'm
write
really
notes for the
curious
show.
about- I'm curious about Seabart.
Oh yeah.
Wonder what he's gonna pick up. What's on his list?
Track and field.
Venereal disease.
Hypersports.
Oh. All right. So Buffett, have you gone with question yet?
No, I have not.
All right, then I'm going to pass the baton to you.
Oh, all right. I got my friend here too, so he'll go after me. But no, I'll settle for a board for this first one, but I'd really like to have Gradius 3. So, but I'd settle for a board, seeing as how they're pretty rare as far as to get cabinets for. Like Orange Whip, I'd really like to have Space Zap. That's one of my favorite games that I really enjoy playing. It's
a
hard
good
to find.
game.
Yeah.
Space Zap off.
That's it. And not necessarily for me, but everybody asks me when they come to Make MagFest and other places, do you have Cubert? So I would really like to find a Cubert so people quit asking me, do you have Cubert?
I saw him in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah. So, but
Those
it's
are getting pricey nowadays.
I don't know. It's still between 600 and 800, I think.
I think they're north of 1,000 now.
Cuba?
Oh,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
they're more
They're
like
1,500. Yeah.
1,500, yeah.
So I don't
Big
know.
on there.
But yeah, that's the three I'd like to have, or at least I'd like to try to find anyway. Like I say, I'd be happy with a board for Gradius 3. I just put that in any cabinet I wanted because I don't know if any dedicated cabinets were ever made for those.
So Brian from our chat is asking, isn't Gradius 3 Tato Type X?
I don't know. As far as I know, as far as I know, it is a dedicated board. It does not run on a system type platform.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know, I could be wrong because there's not many of them out there. But I do believe it is a single, or I think it's a 2-board stack. I believe. I can't remember quite. I've seen 1 or 2, but it's been few and far in between.
Right, and they were in conversions.
Yeah. Well, mostly I think they put them in the candies over in Japan.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, they just
I guess that era.
Yeah, so I'd really like to say, if it is the other system, great. I'd just really like to find one. I never have. So, but yeah, that and Space Zap, like I said, I've always just enjoyed that game. It's just, it hurts the wrist because I'm so damn tall, but you know how that goes, Andrew. You got to.
Dude, it hurts the entire upper body. That game is so physically involved.
Yeah,
that's like Dance Dance Revolution for your fucking arms.
It is. It really is. So we play it over here. There's 1 or 2 guys that have it here, not semi local to me. That sometimes we go to the parties and we have it there, and usually they'll run a kind of a get together or an event on it, or like tournament kind of thing on it. So because it's that much fun, everybody likes it. But yeah, and then of course the expensive Cubert that I never seem to find. So I don't want a J-Rocket or anything. Whatever that conversion is. I'd rather have it original, but I know how much of a pain in the ass they are. So I'd have a good monitor in it, but I don't know about the rest of the guts on that one.
I'm still kicking. My wife found a keyboard here for $75, and I passed on it. And this is like maybe 6 years ago, and I'm just been kicking myself because of that.
Yeah, I've never come across one for less than 500. So broken or incomplete.
Yeah, this was at a movie prop house, and they had it in a movie or a TV show, and they were just needing to get rid of it, and it was fully working.
Oh, good Lord.
She said she actually played it, and then yeah, I don't know why I didn't go on it. I was stupid.
And don't worry, Brad. You'll find a dozen for $50 each.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these days, man.
Just go on Club and see how much people are paying for Gabs.
Yeah, these games are not cheap anymore.
I don't pay more than $200 for my cockpits.
Yeah. Okay. So, but yeah, I'll keep an eye out. You never know what you'll come across. So
you never know what you're gonna get.
No, never know. But so anyway, that's what I'd like to find. So if any of y'all have a lead on any of them, that'd be pretty sweet.
So, who's your special guest, Buffett?
Oh, he can introduce himself. Not on camera, just.
Oh God, the guy on the board. Does he always do that?
Oh yeah. I told him.
Oh goodness. Well,
we're a fun show.
Absolutely.
My name's Squid. I've actually been on your show before with Buffet before, but it must have been off of his phone or something like that. Wild. Yeah. But I have to say, like, the one cabinet I would like to see in the flesh is Oingo Boingo. Does anyone know where I can find an Oingo Boingo? Anywhere.
Oingo Boingo, what?
Like the band Oingo Boingo?
Oingo? Do you mean Congo Bongo?
No. I'm talking about this.
You mean Dingo Dango?
I think it was a Korean tab
where to go. Ding, 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 ding,
where you would slap a whole ass.
Oh no, I had the Oingo Boingo. I had weird science going. Yeah.
You would slap her whole ass?
Yeah, you slapped a whole ass. That's how you played the game. Wow. And I can't find it.
I don't think that's an arcade machine. I think that's
you're talking about Bonga Bonga.
Bonga Bonga.
That's what he's talking about. Bonga Bonga. That's a Japanese game.
Yeah, Japanese. Yeah,
that'll help you find it.
It's
That's
not a
not the
slap.
same as
It's like
Oingo
a
Boingo.
A finger. It's a big.
rather like a big giant finger, and you're supposed
Shove it up
to
their ass.
jam it in there. So apparently, that's like a culturally funny thing that the kids do.
But
in
you do it to
Japan.
like child molesters and teachers
Yeah.
that are mean
It's like a prank.
and bad cops. You know.
It's like a prank you do
Yeah.
to people. Apparently, it's like a
Shove your
culturally
finger in their
accepted
butt.
thing. You just like jam your finger in their ass when they're not looking. I think it's a sign of friendship. I think
Yeah, there's the big hand right there that you'd use.
it's like a good game.
I like the picture on the screen. That's
It's
awesome.
like good game, buddy. Good game.
Yeah.
You see a lot of us like 70s and 80s kids talking about Oingo Boingo, the video game.
I know right away. My mind. I'm just like, boy, I didn't know Danny Elfman had his own cabinet. You know.
That would be awesome.
I gotta say, Buffett's friend has got a good radio voice. He's got a good podcasting radio voice.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
But I swear to God,
like
guys
Brian Brushwood or
find
someone.
that cabinet. I have been searching up and down. I've sent emails to people who have like YouTube videos that have the cabinet in the corner, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, so where was that location?" And they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like, if you can find this machine, that would be incredible to have at MagFest. That'd be amazing."
I'm like entranced with that fan that's above your head right now.
Would you?
The light is so bright.
Where would you put the Lysol?
No, I just. Oh, that's perfect.
There you
right
go.
There.
Look at that. It's a flying man. Look at that.
It's almost like Jesus.
I know Jesus is returned.
Jesus.
Drop in.
And he's on our show.
Jesus
Jesus has returned, and he wants a game with a foam ass. That's all he's asking.
You know what? It's not much to ask for. Right?
Beautiful.
I mean, I would talk to probably John Exedy. He actually could probably put his hands on something like that.
So
or his finger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He could finger it for you.
Oh wait.
I point you in the right direction.
I walked right into that one.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if there's an arcade up here. that
Just
has
don't
one.
walk backwards into that one, Andrew.
Yeah.
Moon landing.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was an arcade up here that had one.
If you can track one down, I don't care what state of disrepair it's in.
Grab it.
All right, as long as it still has the ass.
That's
I'll have to go to the town that has all the Asian arcades because I bet you there's.
You gotta import it probably.
Yeah, it'll be
We've got like
You
Yeah,
gotta have the
4 or
right
5
controller as well.
I heard that Japan does not like to import their games anymore. There's like a big kibosh on
Wait,
it. So.
who doesn't like to import their games?
Japan. You know the. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Italy?
What country?
Japan. So, well, you can import it, but if there's any updates that are like online, you're fucked unless you get hack it or something.
With a finger.
In Japan.
Yeah, exactly. You get the finger.
I want to see one of those machines converted into a 16-1.
Well, you could probably VPN it.
It requires a reverse joystick.
Yeah. It's like
8-way.
Oh my God. But yeah, no, I've talked to Anthony from Tokyo Attack about if he's ever seen one, if he's ever came across one.
I need a helicopter effect.
Like, I swear to God, man. I'm actually identifying as an attack helicopter. So
Yeah,
I like it.
I think the only thing with that game though is you have to make sure it does come with the original butt.
Finger.
Oh, yeah.
No, because
You don't want a
you go
well-worn
around starting asking people if they're making repros. You can get into all kinds of problems really quick.
Does anyone have
I
the original
just-
molds for the
Is
butt?
anyone making foam butts? Is anyone?
Look, I'm concerning myself with finding the game first. If I can find the game, I will make custom butts. We'll have like a custom MagFest
Right. You
buffet
can probably
butt,
license
like that.
Yeah.
Hi guys. License porn.
Oh, wow.
Richard, this old game can repro the decals for the butt.
Yeah, wait, yeah, repro is not that. We want full-on molds. We want like famous arcade butts.
Yeah.
Like you could have like the John
easy.
from John's Arcade Butt attached to your
John's
Bonga
Arcade
Bonga.
Butt. With a chain dangling down for
Yeah. Careful, don't go too deep. You might hit the thumb ring.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh no.
Good lord.
That's on the finger. No.
So
the shocker. Like Bonga Bonga came out in 2001.
The percolator.
Yeah, it's pretty old now.
Yeah.
I mean,
nice.
Old is new. People haven't played this game.
When did it come out?
2001.
2 more years and it's legal.
So it's 16 now. So yeah, you're good.
It's the current year. We should have this in all arcades.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't seen it at like CAX.
There's not enough butt fingering games
Why not MagFest?
Or MagFest
in children's arcades.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, that speaks to the question: what do you look for in a family-friendly arcade?
Yeah,
they should have one of those at Dave and Buster's.
Oh,
wait a second! I put my finger in here, but the tickets come out over there.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem right.
Find some weirdo. No, sir. It's supposed to put the finger applicator, not yourself.
Yeah, no, you got that the wrong way around, fella.
This
Because there is like a guy sticking his ass out in the game. You know, is that got blue jeans on and there's a
I know
hole
it's
where
not
his
even
butt
wearing
is.
like a nice miniskirt or anything.
You want to post a picture of it, Orange?
I think you did, didn't you?
We did already, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I missed it. I was getting a beer.
The butt.
The butt.
That
The
game
butt.
over anything else. You guys have any leads on that game? Please.
I will contact Buffett the moment I hear about a Bunga Bunga for sale.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
I'll put a filter on my Craigslist.
Yeah.
Next to Big Buck Humper.
Bongo, 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 bongo.
Or young Buck Hunter.
Yeah.
Big butt humper.
It's one of those things where I'm pretty confident people aren't outselling them. Like they're probably in corners of cades where
No, they're in corners. All
They're,
right.
they're in basements tied to support poles.
Nobody puts Bonga Bunga in the corner.
Oh,
Right next to Loverboy.
Ooh, that would add a whole new layer of control scheme for Loverboy if you had to do that with a
Bonga Bonga and a Loverboy.
Yeah.
You put it behind like a curtain, like in Oz.
You reach up there and it's like a 4-way stick.
Oh,
like a prostate.
through a hole.
Oh yeah.
And put a draw next to it just to check for,
Oh
Oh no. Yeah, you don't want that game anywhere near your black lights.
Dang.
Hey,
Quickest way to get arrested. Wanted ad on Craigslist. Want to
put
buy
like 3 trons around it.
Want to buy Come On Baby, Big Buck Hunter.
Come on, baby.
Cops are in your driveway before you count to 10.
And that game from Japan where you stick a finger in someone's butt.
You get a gold can yet? No.
Please call Steve at.
One of my friends. Oh, cool.
All right.
so that game, and I'm also looking to make a game to fit into the Tron Legacy pinballs. So there's this aftermarket piece that is a tiny arcade machine.
Yeah.
And I've seen it scroll through with like the Tron-cade video, but it doesn't actually play.
No.
So what I'm looking to do is use a Raspberry to actually have the actual game playable in the pinball. That'd be like incredible.
That's madness.
What do you
A
pinball
spinner
machine?
and a trigger. Like, how would you?
That'd be so hard
How would
to
that be
do.
It'll start looking
physically
like
possible?
Nox main machine.
You have to play with like
You
2
put
tweezers.
a Tron joystick in the middle of the playfield.
And sell it like a $2,000 mod.
It's analog, bro. It's analog.
Like, I don't anticipate actually modding the pin and making it playable in the game. I just think that if the arcade, like the mini cab was playable itself, that would just be awesome. Because right now, those aftermarket,
Technologically, it's totally possible.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can do it. but I've never seen it.
No, someone did that with a Donkey Kong. Do you see that little mini Donkey Kong? It's about
Oh yeah,
big.
people
Yeah,
make
I've seen them with little
Star
small, like,
Wars.
4 or 5 inch high arcade
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they make it play Donkey Kong, and they make it look exactly like a Donkey Kong. It's real cool looking. So why not do it to a Tron? I don't see why not. You'd have to make something custom, like 3D printed like controller with a button and
and a butt.
a
Do it in one go.
a button.
A button. But you could stick your finger. No. Bit mixed up.
So, do you have a 3D printer?
I have access to a 3D printer,
Okay.
and I do intend on making this year. So follow up with Buffet. He'll know.
Aren't all printers 3D?
No.
Whoa.
No, but like, I mean, honestly, like if you could build like, I mean, all right, the pinball sides, that's cool, but like, not really playable. If you could figure out a way to make like a ColecoVision style desktop version of it, like screw the pinball mod. I mean, that's already been done and it's not really playable. But if you could like make a desktop version of it that's like fully playable and actually works, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Or you could pick a good game.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
No. I disagree with Joel on that one. I think
I do too.
Yeah.
Whatevs.
Is that why you don't have one, Joel?
I had one, sold it.
Oh.
I'm looking for one, but again, just for the arcade. Oh, I want to add Ghostbusters pin to my list, actually, of actual.
Nope, too late.
Done. Nope.
What?
2018.
You cannot buy that game this year.
You can't buy it now.
Do you want a pro or a premium? You're gonna like drop the money in an LE if you can find one.
An LE or a
No.
premium.
No, the LEs are too. That's like going with a hooker without a condom. Trying
It's
to get
very
an
green.
LE. You don't know what you're going to get.
Well, you get the magnet,
Yeah, you also get the
slingshots and
fucking inserts falling out while you're playing.
that's
the
with
game.
all of them, though, but pro or
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
premium.
Although have they sorted that problem out?
They
yet?
fixed it. I mean, now, but they
Well,
haven't.
yeah.
But they haven't replaced the people that have fucked boards.
No, of course they haven't.
Playfields. I mean,
I
and
just
there's-
saw a photo of somebody complaining about either one of the new ones that just came out, like
Oh,
the
and they
Batman,
had
the
Ghost
Batman
Man?
one. The Batman one. Their inserts were totally fucking blown out.
Well, I hear that they're building a case for a class action lawsuit, so it's going to get ugly soon.
Yeah, the guy had photos of it on
Yeah.
Facebook, I think, of his
Well, those
Batman.
things are they're
Because-
like what's it, 9,000 for like the base model?
Yeah. Well, what sucks is that Stern said they were going to replace the playfields, and then they said, "Well, we're gonna hold off on that program for a little while," and that's
Well-
like 2 months ago.
We've decided to go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, we've decided to fuck off. Basically,
Oh.
yeah. And then they put out 2 new pins, and they didn't help out the people that have bad playfields.
Right.
So everyone's like, "Okay, lawsuit."
Yeah.
So, but like none of the newer ones they're producing right now, the newer Ghostbusters, are having those problems.
That's I hear that they're okay from what they say on the forums, but the people that have shitty ones that are really getting torn up now.
Yeah, the early ones.
They're showing pictures, and it's ugly. It's
It really,
ugh.
like, especially with the Batman one, like, it really makes me not want to buy one from him. Period.
Yeah, Stern kind of sucks right now.
It's hard to drop that kind of cash down and knowing that there might be that kind of problem.
And they have this
Oh,
new
I agree.
pricing model now, and they want to do a trade back system where you're not allowed to sell your pin to anybody but them first.
What?
Yeah, there's all this weird shit they're trying to do.
What are they, fucking Ferrari?
Yeah. Yeah, they want to get the chance to buy back from you first, so they can resell it. They're doing some weird shit.
They're doing the same thing. Like, they don't want you to buy European ones and ship them over. And
Oh,
stuff
that's the
either.
other thing too. Yeah, they're gonna try and do something to lock that down.
Yeah, like buying pins from Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what they're going to do is they're not going to have the ROMs probably to reflash them. They'll probably have to buy the ROMs or something.
Yeah, good luck updating it for the new
Yeah.
latest code or whatever. Yeah, so yeah, there's some shit with Stern that's like kind of pissing me off lately. So I don't know. Well, we'll see. Hopefully they'll get their shit together.
What's the advantage of buying from overseas?
cheaper. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Or just price.
You just got to convert the power so it won't blow up. And
Right. Right. Yeah. Okay.
Also, you got to adjust the language, and you got to be careful with that. Was that because Keith's Whitewater is a European one, and when we set it back to default, so all the language changed.
Yeah.
To French or something.
The default would be whatever the original language it was.
And then I noticed because he has 3 coin slots in the front. Only the ones in Europe, all pinballs in Europe have 3 coin slots in the front, and US only has usually 2.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Why? So is it for like euros and francs, or like what's?
I have no idea why.
Coin for different coin sizes, maybe.
Maybe they have, like Canada. They have their loonie coin.
And toonie.
We are loonies.
Well, actually, Brian,
loony Canadians with your flappy heads.
Hey, Brian. If you look on the front of your defender takes the silver dollars.
It does, yes.
So I mean, U.S. you do the same thing. So yeah. So the defender
it's a bigger, yeah.
Was it in Vegas or something?
No, it's a common on those older coin doors and those things. So the 2 outsides take quarters, but the middle one takes silver dollars.
Weird.
So the coin mech is actually different. But the idea is that an operator could say allow you 1 play per quarter, but would allow you like 5 plays or 6 plays for $1.
Oh, so like what pinballs do.
Yeah, so you get like a bonus.
Cool.
You get bonus games for using
3 games for the price of, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, you put in a buck and you get 6 plays.
So yeah, when we reset Keith's Whitewater to default, we didn't even realize, oh shit, this is a foreign, this is from overseas. So when it went to French or whatever it went to, we were like, oh shit, we got to switch this back. So we had to go get out the manual and find out what number. We had to look at the number and then cross-reference it and make sure it's right, and because you don't want to do some weird setting that's really going to fuck up the pin or something. So yeah,
you can't find it English in there somewhere.
Yeah, we finally eventually did, but you got to find the right menu to get to it, though.
Yeah,
it's like 3 or 4 deep.
Yeah,
and it's not in English, so yeah, it was a little hairy for a minute, but we figured it out. So
probably from Quebec.
Oh,
all those French people.
If Orange, it was a little hairy. It was probably German.
Ew.
We lost Carrie and Jim again. They're probably in another room talking to each other on a phone.
They're both in the pole position.
Green screen.
So did we go through everybody tonight?
Gleek.
Who's not got? Ian hasn't got.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, Ian.
Ian was first.
Ian went.
Yeah, Ian went first.
Gleek. Gleek.
What's up?
Where's your big mic, Mike?
The silent one here today, right?
But deadly.
I've been reading your posts on Clove, though, you sassy boy.
I am not silent on Clove, right? Someone, what did they call me in chat? The what?
The shit disturber?
No.
Shit disturber.
The hall monitor of Clove.
The hall monitor. Oh,
hall monitor. Is that what you are?
Dan Adams said that. Yeah.
You're putting everyone right.
No, it's not. I am not the price police, but I'm not the silent one. I guess I can't buy anything from DJ DNS. He banned me.
What did you say?
Well, I told him.
All right, you can see the backstory.
At first I told him I'll buy that Kajiji board for $45. He goes, it's sold. And I'm just throwing it still up for sale. Then I told him I'd buy some $600 board. I told him I'd give him $1,000. He just ignored me. So, oh well. Wow. I got plenty other resources on there. We talked about that on this show before about people, selling things and deleting prices and just outright deleting the entire post. You don't even know what the hell they sold anymore. So
yeah, you don't know what it went for.
Whatever, it's like
hard to judge the market.
You know what? Club is like voting for Trump and voting for nobody and voting for Hillary. You know what? It's just not going to work out. Some people have their ethics about things, and
Yeah.
you know, some people don't want to speak up, and some people speak up. So what are you gonna do?
Oh,
As long as you don't.
That was like that thread I started about the blind auction.
Yeah,
thing.
I know.
You know, everyone. I thought there was actually quite a lot of people on there that gave.
They
were respectful and they gave feedback, and then as soon as Tombo got on, he was like,
Well, you know what? I found out something. As long as you don't call somebody a boinga boinga on Clav, you can do anything you want.
Right.
You know.
Wait, is that a thing? A boinga boinga?
It's a Korean
Boinga
game,
boinga.
actually. So it was a Korean game developed for the Japanese, and it never happened. And the company went out of business in 2005. So whoever that was, it with Buffett, Liam, or whatever, he's never gonna find one. So
he's gonna have to make his own.
He could want one all he wants. He will never get one.
Whoa! Wow! Wowie zowie! Hello.
You can mold my finger if you need it.
Fucking up.
Tim's back.
Do a plaster cast,
Hey,
you know.
man, what were you saying about never being able to find one?
I fucking challenge you, man. You're never gonna find one.
I think he will.
I don't know if Andrew's challenge was accepted or not.
So was it just like a trade show program?
I'm not looking at porn tonight.
Don't bash the dreams.
Oh, wait, which dreams?
This is America. If a man wants to make a game out of his
can
own
want-
butt,
Don't make
with
it
a
happen.
You can wish in
wooden
one hand, you
cabinet.
can shit in the other, you know.
See, look what you made him do.
Oh.
Well, my dreams
Never
are not
say
so
never.
far fetched as Liam's. I'm just wanting a journey for 2017. So.
That's cool.
Nope.
That's
Yeah,
it.
what a shitty cabinet for that Arkanoid.
You know about that, huh? That's might happen this
Well, you
Friday.
saw my
We'll
comment
see.
in the thread.
Yeah, yeah, you're the only one that's chiming in. But anyways, what's funny is a famous.
I'm just trolling
I don't
it
know
totally.
anything-
I'm like,
I don't know anything about. I know you are. The
that's such a
gospel
great game, and
singer.
I'm like Arkanoid 2. That is.
Yeah, you're like it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it's some kind of famous gospel singer. She's moving to Hollywood,
Oh, I saw that ad.
and it's having it's all over the place. I don't. You know what? This is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Is what's gonna happen this Friday. So there's probably gonna be no chance of actually obtaining that game within any reason, because it's gonna turn out to be like some kind of circus show. But I'll report, and I'll let you know.
Finger?
Good name.
Oh,
good. Yeah, I'll
said butt.
report my finger. Finger in Liam's butt.
Okay.
Smells like what?
A match made in heaven.
Do you guys think that is a reasonable goal for the year to find
No.
that? No,
I think
Okay,
you're
yeah.
Find it.
unreasonable. You would have a better time finding a fucking Varcon than the butt game.
You probably don't. What you guys don't realize is we do have connections. You know?
No, I know we got connections, but you ain't have no connections in Korea. Sorry.
Yeah, we do.
Call me
You do.
sir.
I know people that do. Yes, I do.
I almost want it now. That almost is a challenge to find him one now. And I've got lots of connections to
Guys
Korea.
can find one.
Brad, trade like 6 of your candy cabinets for one of those. No.
So if you find one, Mike's gotta come there and then kiss it.
Yeah,
I want him to lick the butthole.
in that
on
order.
it.
Right,
He needs to lick the butthole on it if you find one.
If you
come there, and then bring it.
Mike has to eat his own. Yeah.
What?
No.
Fuck is
That's
wrong
where
with
Jim
you?
was going. Don't get him on this one.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just said that
Jim's
order.
like sloppy seconds and
And with a spoon.
Stir in the porridge.
Here's my bounty on it. If you guys can find me one of those machines, I will take a model of your ass and make it a foam ass to replace as a part on the game.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The offer.
You will
I'd rather
stick
just have a
finger
free
in
flight
his
to come and
ass.
play it.
What an enticing offer.
I know. No one to make the sculpture better.
Look at the viewers just keep increasing as we talk about fingers and butts.
Dude, if you get my ass on there, no one will be able to reach it.
I hope
It'll be
that's
high.
all my games.
It'll be like,
Yeah.
I am 100% serious.
Well, I am too.
I believe you, helicopter Jesus.
For every butt, there's a finger.
Helicopter Jesus. I mean, yeah.
That's gonna be the name of the show, right, Orange? Helicopter Jesus.
I love it when you guys give me the show name because it's way easier for me to remember that.
A finger in the butt.
That had a finger in your butt.
Have you watched the gameplay of that though? It's pretty there's not a lot to it.
Which Jesus from Portugal?
Boinga Boinga, whatever it is.
You know what?
YouTube.
Andrew.
You would have
You
a
shove
better
it in, and the guy screams, and that game's over. That's it. Boinga Boinga. Yeah, you shove it in, and the person screams, and the game's over. That's it.
Yow!
Yeah.
To continue, please insert finger here.
You have to use the right amount of pressure.
Well, I just
the
linked.
right amount. Just ease it in. Just
No, you gotta slam it in.
Yow!
If you use the wrong amount of pressure, you're not going to beat whoever level it is.
You're not gonna
whatever it is.
Oh, okay.
Because to my understanding, each individual that you can hit, it has like a different threshold of how you can hit them, that sort of thing. So.
Yeah, one of those things is called a dongchim, which is a shit strike. What the hell is that?
It's exactly that.
That's game over.
And
level
your
10.
enemies, the people you play against, is an ex-girlfriend, an ex-boyfriend, a gangster, mother-in-law, gold digger, prostitute, child molester, and a car.
What do you
So there's a
understand?
child
It seems
molester.
pretty clear to me.
There's a hider in there. They'll get ya.
Wow.
I guess Lonnie's got one of those.
And it comes with a plastic finger just in case you don't want to use your own.
Oh, well, you see, that's good.
It's funny they put a prostitute in there.
It sounds more sanitary.
Hey, you never know.
You know, I think it's in MAME.
Fire it up, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve, do you have the right?
Yeah, he's got the control panel.
I know it is.
Steve, I don't think you can play that with a Tron joystick.
I got a finger.
Trackball?
Spinner.
Who wants to model the ass part?
Who lives closest to you?
If I wanted to make a MAME cab of this, I could make a MAME cab of this. It's not hard. It's MAME.
You want an authentic one, so you can flip it on Craigslist.
A 16
I am
one.
not interested in flipping this machine at all.
Which category do you think you would go in on Craigslist?
I mean,
Play thousands of games on his butt cheek.
You know what's funny is if you listed this on Craigslist, just see how many emails you would get.
Put it under relationships.
I don't think you'd want that person to come pick up the game.
Yeah, that's right.
That's one where you like PayPal me and I'll leave it on the curb.
I don't want to meet the guy who wants to buy.
I don't want to meet you. Yeah. Here's the PO box.
Income.
All right, so maiming it's out.
No, that's yeah.
There's a sting operation for everyone sold. Yeah.
Right.
Like whoever's selling it, I don't care if it's like a NAMBLA member. I don't care if it's a neo-Nazi.
Oh my God! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
All right,
Wow.
might be time to pass this to Mike.
All right.
Come
So
on.
do you want to like guarantee getting kicked out of here and post some shit pictures?
Special guests.
Hello,
I know,
hello,
dangerous,
hello.
dangerous. Yeah.
The kind of crowd I run with here.
This is our technical difficulties music.
All types. If they have the machine, I've got the cash.
Wow.
Oh boy, that deserves wow, this show. I feel like we're not even doing a show. Like this is like an offline.
This is one big fucking advertisement for Bunga Bunga.
So and
Bunga
somebody's
bunga.
echoing. Echo. I don't know if anyone else.
I'm not hearing
Well, that's
you.
only after you play the game for a long time. It just loosens up. I hear.
Goes in easier.
A friend told me. Any.
Do you have to change rubbers on that game?
Yeah,
See
but-
what you did there.
Yeah, right.
Actually, Jim, rubbers is typically a pinball term. So in this context, it's not funny about an arcade game.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier if you boil the finger first.
Boil the finger.
Yeah.
All right.
It sounded a bit like you were doing your Lisa Loopner there, Joel. Which
Stay on target. We're too close. Stay on target.
Loosen up.
Okay, we should definitely pass it to Gleek. I mean, I know it's not my baton to pass, but
Pass.
I can reclaim the baton and pass it. So yeah, so those are the 3 games I'm thinking about. I can pass it. Let me pass this to Mike. This way, Brad, you can just cut that whole thing out if you want to. You're welcome.
Is that really something that's being sold? Jesus. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I don't even know what that is. Like I'm trying to make sense of it. It's like a sack coming out of the butt.
Hey, Brad. Brad, there's a YouTube I just linked. You should maybe play it on the air. I don't know.
No, I'm not going to play any YouTube links on the air.
Well, it's Bunga Bunga.
Bunga, bunga. Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's called Spank 'em.
Yeah, Spank. Well, that's Spankum's the English version of it, but the YouTube is pretty funny. It's rated G, maybe. I don't know.
I don't feel like getting any shut down for it, but we'll put the link in the chat for people.
All right, we won't play it then.
And that'll be a teaser to get more people to watch live as opposed to trying to watch or listen afterwards. So you get cool links to stuff we can't show, so we don't get pulled.
It's all beeps and clicks to me. It's just right.
Well, supposedly this is the only guy in the world that actually owns the game, and he doesn't really even go into it.
Well, I mean, how old
Wait a second. What the heck is going on with that, Andrew?
7, right?
I don't
can tell you for certain that I've tried contacting this guy.
What the hell? That's the new Boinga Boinga.
But it's like a universal toy.
That's the Boinga Boinga too.
Electric Boogaloo.
Was that Jammer?
That one.
Oh.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And knowing is half the battle.
Plus tax.
So it looks like this game's a redemption game. You get
it is. It's a redemption game.
Yeah.
That deserves a Japanese orgasm.
What?
Shawnee.
If this game was out on a route, I would be scared to collect the coins and the dollar bills, man. I'd have to.
You're not already scared to collect that game?
You need a yeah.
Fine.
It's probably got like LoJack on it. They just raid your house.
LoJack.
I would like to see a restore series of videos on that game. Yeah, like, okay, I ran the finger through the dishwasher. It looks clean and sparkling now. I think I might.
I held it underneath the
polish it
Tron
up a little
light.
bit.
It seems to be okay.
It's a little bit yellowed, and so I retro brighted the finger.
Oh.
Just polish up the end here with some 2000 grit and
I wet sanded it. Oh man, we gotta get off this.
Wet sanding, that's what they call me.
Yeah, that's what she
speak. Yeah.
You know when you get high and you masturbate, it's called weed whacking.
Oh, nice.
I get it.
That was a really good
True story, bro.
Wow.
Save it for the shower.
I gotta go. I gotta go, people.
You let Seabart in then.
I just gotta go and get my beauty
Seabart's
sleep.
sick.
Oh, okay.
He is.
Thoroughly,
He
Griffin.
is, and you should not let him on this show.
That's right. He might give it to us all.
No, that's not what I meant.
Everybody caught something else.
Yeah.
We've got a long list of people that want to get in.
Yeah,
Especially
give
after
it
all
my-
this butt
I was
finger
actually
talk.
thinking of. I was thinking of selling my slot on eBay right now.
I like Gus's comment on the chat. Looking to pay for ass game.
I think the only thing Liam will get this year is a police record for solicitation. Looking to pay for the asking.
If they can help me find the game.
What did you get registered for? Well,
Helicopter Jesus wants ass to play with.
Man searching for butts.
This topic is just never ending. It's gold.
I know, right? I tried, Brad. I tried.
This is a gold mine.
I don't care if I have to search Craigslist or eBay
hard-wide.
Yeah.
Finder or Tinder.
You're committed.
Here comes the blazing saddles. Gotta make the quota. One for the night.
It's a high class.
I like that Mike's like, I don't want any part of it.
I don't want any part of this. I'm leaving.
Apparently, there has been PCBs on eBay in the past.
Keep talking.
What did it go for, Brad?
Starting bid was 400.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because you don't get
Some
the ass with
expensive
it.
ass.
So that's a few years ago.
I will pay top dollar for this ass.
Was
If
it
it's
working?
just PCB, that means it came with a kit.
There's so many other asses
Was it-
that you
was
can
it-
pay money for.
Was it
that are
was it
probably
working
better.
ass or was it broken ass?
Pretty broken ass.
I don't know if it said. It's down now, so it's.
Oh well, yeah.
Hard for the ass.
It was actually a thread on Clove.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I know that my what do you call it? The
Oh, Brian, that's a sequel. Two Fingers is a sequel to that game.
Yeah.
All right, is there
There's
anybody
two
who hasn't done the
targets.
question? Let's get the question done and over with.
I think we are done.
I gotta go.
Okay,
I'm
we
trying to
are
go.
done.
Did Mike?
I'm
Yeah,
going.
done.
Joel, you
Okay,
can't
I'm
leave.
going. I'm going.
Joel's
Stay
drawing
in.
into the butt talk. That's why he's still here.
That's it. I just can't leave. Well, it's.
You have to stay for another half hour, man.
up again because
In
chat
between
here
all
said,
the,
no, it's not possible.
well, in between all the like ass play, I said Journey for my answer. So I'm not sure.
Yeah. Got it.
Are we looking for one? Is that it, Gleek?
Looking for what?
You're supposed to be top 3.
Two more.
What?
Two more
Oh,
games.
top 3. Oh, I know that. All right.
Journey.
I want an Anteater, which is not going to be possible, and somebody stole my
Talk to
Pandora Palace.
Craig.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know that
stole
one
it.
that was bought on.
Yeah, but wait. There's a couple of us now that own Pandora's Palace.
Yeah, you and
Brad's got
Stolen.
10, but he's not going to sell you one.
Yeah.
he got his from Jen. So.
He's looking for 11.
Yeah.
He's going for baker's dozen.
He's just gonna, frame them and put them on the wall. He's not even gonna use them. No.
Yeah, so my growing list is becoming like most of these games I want are not even full cabs. They're like freaking PCB boards. I don't think Anteater had a dedicated. Armored Card did,
Could
but
ask-
you're not gonna find one of those.
What's his name? Didn't what's his Craig Kumo Craig? Didn't he have a
Craig
kit?
he has an Anteater. Yeah, kit.
A kit? Yeah, they were dedicated. They just had a marquee and a bezel, I think.
Yeah, but he.
Yeah, well, you should hit up ask Kumo Craig. Maybe he'll sell it because he talked about selling it on
Yeah, he was
Arcade
talking
Outsiders way back.
Yeah, he was talking about selling it.
Every time
been
I talk
working on that.
to Craig, he's posting like dick pics. So
What?
Well, maybe
well,
that's
wait.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Boinga Boinga or whatever.
Andrew knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's a contact. If you need a boinga, contact Kumo Craig.
I bet he could find one.
Yeah.
Dick pic ratio on that fucking chat has got
Yeah,
over the top lately.
it's insane.
What chat? Oh, on Cloud?
Secret
Jesus. Do you pay for this service?
Oh, Buffet tells me he already has his number.
What number?
Kumo Craig's.
Kumo Craig.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
if there's
I know,
anybody who can
I have
find
his
one, it'd
number
probably be
too.
that guy.
He has
I
a
got
lot
his
of
number.
connections. Yeah.
I'm fine. I got his number.
He gets a lot of weird Japanese and games and stuff.
There's your Boinga Boinga
Weird
source.
games in general, like Portman.
There's your Boinga
Oh,
Boinga.
right.
Cool, Craig.
So yeah, post a wanting to buy thread on Claw. That'll be great fun.
I don't post want to buy things because
No, sorry, I was talking about Bunga Bunga.
Oh,
Permanently banned.
Buffet told me I can't post on Klov unless I have a Dr. Seuss hat.
That's
But
true.
you can post on Clav.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't know about Klov, but you can post on Clav. Yeah.
Or KLOV.
K-Love, yeah.
Not the damn radio station.
Yeah, K-Love. That's what it is.
WNBC.
You guys are such dorks.
You're still here?
Hey, smoking weed.
I'm going. I'm leaving. All right, fine.
So,
Bye, Joel.
Bye. Bye. Talk to you tomorrow.
Does the weed make you sleepy?
Yes, it does.
Hey, Joel, where are you originally from?
no,
Where am I originally from?
Yeah, where are you originally from?
Chester in the UK.
Jimbo.
I knew right away where I was
Just
going.
near there. Just down the road
Sophie
from
Jim
there.
was on that.
All right. Good night. Bye.
All right,
Joel. Yep. Hear from me first thing in the morning. He's always the first one to post anything on Slack and the last one.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
You got
Yeah. I'm like, does this guy work? What does he even do? Because holy shit.
He buys arcade games.
And he does birthday party invitations and
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. You must be a supervisor position. You know.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
Closes
So
his office door. I'm working.
any official pickups this week or recently since they've been on last time in the
Yeah, I got
northeastern area?
Yeah,
what do you get, Buffet?
I got a gumball machine and a Guilty Gear XX in a Mortal Kombat 3 cab. So I finally have my Mortal Kombat 3 cab. Finally.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you can put MK3 in an MK3 instead of MK4, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now I can actually have this shitty MK4 on the floor at Magfest.
Cool.
It's weird that I can hear you, but your mouth isn't moving when you're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens with subtitles. But no, I got those two. A nice gumball machine and a Mortal Kombat 3 cab. Like I said, it's got Guilty Gear XX in it, which I've been looking for as well, but I'm not sure what I'll
That's a
put.
fun game.
Guilty Gear is awesome. Actually.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I got that. So that was cool. Those
Is there a Guilty Gear like XXX?
I don't know.
Is it?
I don't think
Well,
so.
after that, it goes into accent core. It starts doing different titles, like different.
You guys
And
totally.
the order, it's kind of like it's
You guys didn't catch
like
that.
movies.
You guys
Well,
didn't-
these days are like you tell me the order of the Resident Evil movies because they don't put numbers. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know
I
what
hate
order this
that.
is.
I have to look it up.
Like fucking Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
And Rocky stopped doing it.
Seriously,
that's-
yeah. Except for Rocky 5000.
Yeah. Steve, I didn't know you that Mortal Kombat 2, because you were talking about you used to be good with Sub-Zero. I didn't even know Mortal Kombat 2 actually had combos because it didn't seem like they really implemented a combo system until
Mortal Kombat 2
like,
does
3.
not have combos. It has juggles, which are different than
Yeah,
combos.
you don't get credit for a combo with it, but you can do
No.
it.
No.
Yeah. That's one of the new hacks.
Just
So-
pick Jackson. Win.
Isn't 2 the one where you can run up to people?
No, 3.
Oh,
3
maybe
is-
it's 3 I'm thinking of then. Okay, it's 3 then. Never mind.
Well, Crafty only has it too. And I just got to say, Crafty, if you want to go down to Crafty's house is like an hour away from downtown Denver.
Oh, man.
We can play Mortal Kombat at hyperspace.
And it's interesting because all of the combos, it seems like, and I've only played Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate a little bit because Carrie's got one, but all of the combos are like chain link combos. So it's all just like bun, like in that timing and 6-hit combos every time. It's always, you can figure it out for like every character. They all have, it's the same. I thought like oh man, this is more complicated than I thought. And no, it's actually stupider. You have to delay the button inputs a little bit. But the stupid 5-button shit pisses me off every time because it's like I have to go boom, 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 boom to do combos, whereas Street Fighter it'd just be like a piano movement. You know, I don't like the block button. I
hate the block button.
It's so like why is it there? And it makes blocking even more stupid. Like it's more foolproof because you can just hold the button and it doesn't matter which direction the player's attacking. You'll block there as long as it's low or high.
Yeah.
Especially the later Mortal Kombat games, it's even worse. Like all you have to do is just hold the trigger to block, and it doesn't matter what side of the screen they're on. You know, there's no such thing as a cross-up anymore. Anyways, not to get nerdy about fighting games, but I was excited when I figured out how to unlock the 3. Yeah.
Anybody else? Games.
I got a UN Squadron board, which I'm pretty happy about.
Oh, you bought the UN Squadron board?
No, I did not buy it from Cloud.
Oh.
Huh. I however acquired it. I acquired it today.
All right.
K-Lob, that's what it is.
Whatever, all right.
I did not get UN Squadron from any website.
Then how'd you find it?
It was local. It was a trade.
Okay.
Cool.
That's a horizontal.
I got it
right?
from Crafty. Crafty paid me for the Mortal Kombat 2 cabinet that I sold him like 2 years ago, and so we've got a trade going for the UN Squadron and some other stuff that he's working on. So yeah, local trade. That UN Squadron. I just saw that show up on Claw too, but that was definitely not me.
Yep.
Is that a horizontal game?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shmup.
It is a shmup, but it's actually one of the ones right alongside Rassan and Forgotten Worlds that used to be that one credit. So
Yeah, what was that famous on the Super Nintendo?
I don't know.
On the Super Nintendo.
Which
It
game?
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Same with Aero Fighters.
Yep.
No, the UN Squadron came on the NES or the Super?
Super.
Okay.
It was a launch title almost.
Well, I think Mario Brothers would be the launch title.
Not on Super Mario or Super Nintendo. You know, they launched with like I don't know, like 10.
Yeah, they had a handful.
Something.
Yeah.
Like Super R-Type was one, and RN Squadron. Super Mario World, I think, also was one.
It was a bundle.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, classic Capcom shooter.
Cool.
So it's definitely a sister of other.
That's a cool game. Yeah.
So that's it's a one credit finish game. So I'm definitely
Is the
getting
arcade version like better than obviously the cartridge, or
better graphics for sure.
Yeah.
I never played the SNES version. I didn't have a SNES, so.
Well, speaking of
good games.
Speaking of the Capcom shmups, my Forgotten Worlds board arrived.
Yeah.
And that was very exciting. I plugged it in and I got to. It as promised is broken. So thank
Wait,
God
did
he
you
didn't
say
lie to
that
me about it.
as? Did you say that as your game for 2017?
No, because I already had it because it's in the works. I have two things already in the works. So it kind of felt like cheating to be like, oh, I want
Yeah, that's why I didn't
this.
say Tokyo or Cheyenne. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So they were all aspirational, but no, Forgotten Worlds is it's part of what GAC is helping my arcade dreams come true. Because he's helping me with the cabinet. But so I got the board off of eBay and it arrived last week, and it was so much fun I plugged it in actually to my Mortal Kombat, and since it's JAMA, and I got to watch it boot up, and I got to watch it freeze. But before it did that, it started to play the music that I love so much, and it will actually coin up, so I can hear the sound of it coining up, and it will show me the credits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it was stupid how it was stupid how excited I was about watching just like the 4 seconds of it. when I got to hear the little bit of music and I got to clean it up, I had the biggest grin on my face. So even though I don't have a working board, it will eventually be a working board. It's just a little time and attention. So that was
being that it just even boots up, you're in good shape. Like,
right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what do you do from there? Like you start testing chips, or what do you do?
I just whack it against the wall, give it the font.
Yeah, just smack it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, from a PC standpoint, if it's freezing, is it always at the exact same spot that it freezes?
Honestly, I just booted it up the once, and then I had to go.
Because to me, anytime something freezes, at least with like a PC, I always think of heat or the CPU, or both, like that. And if it's at the same spot.
Well, it
could also be a ROM error.
Yeah, it happens within the first few. It was the first few seconds. I don't know. I mean, the guy I got it from had said it. Has glitches, video glitch.
Video glitches speak ROM, like a bad ROM to me.
Well, or bad connection to that A board.
Yeah, and that's what Andrew was suggesting. Is that I kind of reflow
at least reflow that A board. You may need to replace it. But the thing is, the A board's not special. The B board is, but the A board is not special on this.
Well, and I've got my fully working Final Fight board. Maybe you want to use that A board.
That might be a good tester.
Oh yeah.
I'll bring that PCB next time I'm out.
Sweet, thank you.
We'll see how
and actually, it'd be good to swap the A board to the Forgotten Worlds, and swap the Forgotten Worlds A board to your Final Fight, and then just see.
Oh yeah, try them both.
Oh yeah. Oh, perfect.
Nice.
Cool.
You can at least
Thank
isolate that as being a
although that board, I mean, I haven't had that out of storage for 5 years, but it was fully working.
Well, and we
can test that before you do anything to it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Then you can start playing Final Fight on the Mortal Kombat,
which is an awesome game too.
It is. It's a great beat 'em up. But of all the games that I'm like, I can probably get that's easy for me to be like, I can get rid of this. It's a good game. I've got enough beat 'em ups.
Yeah, that board's getting pricey nowadays.
I know it's going for like $200+ bucks. I've been seeing. Like, Jesus, okay, that's easy. I want to get rid of this cabinet. I want some space. I can use this monitor, because it's got a Vision Pro. That's perfect. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to sell the board, and all right, scrap the rest of the parts.
Right.
All right.
Well, I seem to recall, Brad, that you had a couple of mystery pickups.
I did.
You did.
I did.
Is it time to reveal?
I had one that was not a mystery pickup. I had the candy machine that was not a mystery pickup. I figured that was an arcade machine.
Candy.
So let that one go.
Oh my God.
So yeah, my wife and I went just across the border. We went to this like an antique store. As soon as we walked in the door, there's like this 1960s candy machine for $300, and I couldn't pass it up. So.
It came with the candy too.
Yeah, the candy was looking pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I grabbed that, even if I don't get it to work, just as a conversation piece. But the idea is, a few years ago we were in Vegas and we saw there's this company that started doing that. Actually, I think they were in San Francisco. I think there was one in Vegas. It was like this art movement where people used to make little pieces of art, and then they would put them into these old cigarette machines and candy machines and charge like $30-$40, and you pull it and you get this little piece of art. So we were thinking of doing something like that.
You had to sit there and just stuff quarters or loonies into that thing until you get $30.
No, they were updated. So they had
holy crap.
Yeah, no, they had like a credit card thing on it.
Like cap kits in there and shit,
Yeah, well, I was just thinking like some sort of like homemade art or something like that for like, Pac-Man kind of stuff or whatever, and put something like that in it. Maybe I don't know. I just got it because it was cheap enough and it was kind of cool looking. It's in really good shape other than that gross candy.
Yeah, it does look good. Was it heavy?
Yeah, it's heavy, but it actually came. I don't know if the picture showed it, but there was actually like a metal cart with like these really cool wheels on it, and it actually had like holes drilled into it where the legs of the candy machine went in, and that came with it. So
cool. Yeah, your picture was a close up.
Yeah, it's on this really kind of cool cart, so it's actually easy to wheel around. And then I also last week, literally 5 minutes from my house, I caught it a minute after it got posted. My phone beeped me, and some guy had a Space Invaders cocktail for $150 Canadian.
Wow.
And so it's fully working. Has the color plastic that goes over the screen to do the different colors. And
Yep.
$150. I mean, I didn't have a Space Invaders, and I had a lot of people saying, "Oh, you can have Space Invaders," and I didn't have one, so I figured, well, for $150, why wouldn't I go grab that?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And so I got that, and then
is it a joystick or button for the movement?
it is joystick.
Interesting.
I believe it's an original Japanese Tato.
Joystick then.
Sell it to Kendra.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, it was funny because the guy said it wasn't.
I didn't do anything.
So not only is it foreign
Space
countries,
Invaders.
it's also Kendra and Space Invaders that gets the sound effects.
I know everything.
That.
Pretty soon, that's going to be the only sound effect I have, and that and the Reading Rainbow pass-off sound.
There you go.
Yeah.
The guy actually.
Well, we know Reading Rainbow is going away, so.
Yeah, no, we're just talking about.
Oh my god.
We're Reading Rainbow.
Let's not get on that topic.
No, sorry.
And LaForge.
Have to wait till after.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I know. I'm watching Next Gen right now. I've been thinking about that. Like, LaForge.
You may remember me from such Visor episodes as no.
So the ad said it was not original, and so like it wasn't original cabinet. So I looked it up like what a Space Invaders cocktail looked like, and I'm like, that looks original to me. So I went there, I opened it up, it had original title board in it, and he goes, yeah, I didn't think it was original because one of the control panels was all in Japanese, and the other side was all in English. And I'm like, you look at it, I'm like, those are just stickers over the Japanese writing. And so I'm like, no, it's an original Japanese Taito cabinet, and it was fully working. So I grabbed it, and then I also got, and you guys kind of know the unfortunate circumstances. I don't want to really talk about it on air, but with Golden Age collectibles.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting a couple games off of Ken as well. And I'm actually going tomorrow to Vancouver Island to maybe pick them up. So this is one of them that I got. And this is actually just an empty cabinet, but it's just a pretty damn cool cabinet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So
it's a Nintendo.
It's a trim line.
Yeah, it looks like
I believe it's a Sega trim line. So
Sega.
there's actually one on eBay that has Carnival in it, and it's at $6,000.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was the guy from Clav posting that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a pretty rare.
That's
game.
Kozak Warrior, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it actually selling for 6,000 or?
No.
It was asking for 6,000, but
okay.
There's only one. There's only one to be known, and Todd Tucky had one of them.
As rare as that Carnival is, it's only worth like $2,000 to $3,000 if you want to even pay that.
Yeah, well, I mean,
trim line.
What?
For the trim line.
For the trim line.
Yes.
Yeah.
No one's gonna pay $6,000 for
Looks
that.
like you can bolt it to the
Well,
ground.
I mean, that's you hit it on the head. Who's going to pay it? Like, what's it actually going to go for? What's it actually going to sell?
Some Hollywood person that wants
especially if it's only like one of a kind. Until it sells, it's not worth shit.
Yeah, Will Craig will buy it.
And this is just a project cab, so this doesn't have the Carnival board set or anything in it. But
what does a Carnival upright go for?
Like 200.
Yeah, they're not much
cheap.
The problem is, it's even no matter how rare a game is, if it's not like one of those like top 10 titles, nobody gives a shit about it.
That all depends on if you. I mean, I think pretty sure Tall Tucky sold his for quite a bit. It just depends if you find someone that wants one, right?
Yeah, if you really
That's what
get
it comes down
Carnival.
to.
Oh, what about a game like Boinga Boinga? Come on.
$6,000.
Boingo Boingo?
How much would you pay for that? Would you pay $6,000 for a Boinga Boinga?
Holy shit!
6,000. That's
$6,000 fucking
that's a
dollars.
I think that's when
Gadget
I would
Halo.
decide to enter the pinball realm and buy like two early
If
DVDs.
you have to hesitate in answering that, I don't think you want it bad enough.
I mean, I've found some games like a Computer Space. This is over a year ago, and I've had people said if I could find them one, which I did. They didn't buy it, but said they'd pay up to $10,000 for a Computer Space.
That's stupid.
And that was a year ago.
So stupid.
That's a piece of
if it's one thing I've learned being in this hobby for like 12, 13 years now, It's that the games that stay are the games that I enjoy playing. It's not the look at me. Like I honestly, I've been thinking about selling Miss Pac because like people ask about it. They play it maybe once when they're over here, but fuck, I don't. That's a fraction of the time that I'm here, and I want to play games that I enjoy.
Like Boingo Boingo.
What were you saying, Andrew?
I mean, that's exactly the reason why. Like, I took my my Miss Pac Galaga, the reunion cab, and put the arcade SD in there. It's like, to me, like, you know, these are games you want to have, but to have a dedicated, you know, I'm just trying to space for like a dedicated, you know, Pac and Miss Pac and Galaga.
I can't tell you the last time I played Miss Pac.
Yeah, I mean, they're great games to have for parties, and you want to be able to say, oh yeah, if you want to play that, there it is. But like, yeah. A dedicated is tough for me.
Poor Miss Pac.
The last like 5 years has made me really rethink my collection. Like, how many games do I have that I really actually play and am excited to play?
Not many.
And it's maybe 50% of them.
Mm-hmm. That's like 2 games, right?
Well, that would be.
He has a storage container full of them.
What, dude? He's got.
What do you have in your storage, Jim?
Tetris, Frogger, Donkey Kong Jr., Centipede Cabaret, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Simpsons, Cheyenne, Warp Warp. That's
you just
converted.
put Gleek in his place, boy.
What?
Hey, you shut the fuck up, buddy.
Yeah, boom.
No, I've got about 10 games in storage.
All right, shut me up. That's cool.
So.
Jim's no Seabird.
And then
he's got old time cred.
So I also got another game. I actually picked up a Satan's Hollow as well.
What?
Yeah.
It's Satine.
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 Satine. Hello.
Is that for the parents?
Sorry.
That's an uproar.
That's 4 games. I thought you were
Satine.
I didn't mention some of them.
Bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, bonus.
And let me tell Jim, I paid up for them too.
What'd you say,
I
Brad?
paid up for the Satan's Hollow.
Paid up.
Like $100?
I'll put it in the chat.
$200. I'm just kidding.
Wow. Ding dong.
Holy crap, Brad. It's like
that's only $100 an American.
Yeah, that's true.
No, you're doing it backwards.
I know. It was intentional.
No, that's the right way.
That is the right way, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is the right way.
Wanna
Your dollar's way up on ours.
one to one ratio there.
Not anymore.
That's what I paid Canadian.
Did you see how much our dollar dropped? Never mind. Political talk.
No politics.
Yeah, but our dollar goes with our dollar, so it's because we're so tightly connected, it doesn't change much.
You guys are.
Cameron is so tight.
If you put a lump of coal up his ass.
In 2 weeks, you'd have a diamond.
A diamond. Look the way he says diamond.
Brian, are you sleeping there, or are you still awake, buddy?
That
Did we talk about your game live on air? I don't think we did.
Have a diamond.
Yeah, put Brian on.
All right, Brian.
I don't think we talked about what you picked up.
Yeah, and did Brian talk about his pickups for this year?
Nope.
I
Yes.
did a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andrew. It's in between drinks. Actually, I haven't seen him really drink anything tonight.
This is late. This is late for Brian.
Maybe I've missed the exercise of the elbow.
Yeah, and I'm not doing cans, I'm doing bottles tonight, so you're not hearing them.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So tell us about your pickup there, Brian. What's your recent acquisition?
Yeah, it would be the Austin Powers pinball. I got it from a Pinside member who I have to say the guy was he was a saint. He had 8 pins and let go of the Austin Powers, so he's got 7 left. But he was so cool about like, well, I'm gonna wrap everything up, and then I sent a little message to 34 earlier. He contacted me. Goes, man, those guys that you sent over to pick up that game were horrible. They wanted to ship the pin with the legs on and everything, and he just took it upon himself to wrap everything up, take everything all apart, wrap it in a blanket, for crying out loud, and I got it good though. So I don't know.
Yeah, there's some people who advocate and they say that you can totally ship pins with the legs on, but that fucking terrifies me. That just that just screams of like, you know what? All it takes is like someone kicking that thing in or dropping it off a thing, and the leg snaps off and snaps the fucking cabinet. And, oh my god!
Yeah,
and or at minimal warps the leg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then tears up the artwork connected to the leg.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Remember? Griffin's not here. I think his when he got Indiana Jones, it was shipped on his legs and stuff. They're all tweaked out and bent and.
Yeah, that's fucked up. And then a set of legs is not cheap to replace.
Yeah, that's like $89, I think, for a set. No, they're not cheap.
Greek. Yeah, I would YouTube chat, but I'm not signed in onto YouTube. I could just view it. So
nice.
Hey
fellas, I gotta go.
Anything
I
on
gotta
this
get
show.
up in the morning. I'll talk to you later.
All right, man.
Man.
Congratulations on your pin.
Yeah, way to become a pin man.
Yeah, way to become one of those guys.
You're part of the club.
You're gonna get a lot of borings from Jim soon.
That's
Too
right.
bad you don't have the gap, baby.
Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it.
All right, good night, guys. See you
All
later.
right, Brian.
Boring.
Yeah. That's his exit. Boring. Bye. No.
Give him a boring, then booty.
Yeah, well. Hey. Well, to be fair, helping Carrie mod her Tales from the Crypt and playing that, I fucking love that pin. That doesn't mean I am a pin guy, but I love that pin. It is so much fun to play. And I actually, since she's not on here because her internet, she was texting me, took a shit. Now I can rub it in that I creamed her first. I've got her first place beat by a lot.
Oh no, that sucks. Her own pin.
I know. She okay, so like my high score was like, I don't know, 200 and maybe 30 million or something like that for a while. And hers is like 280, and she kept getting like in 280s. And I'm like, fuck, I keep getting bumped down. And I'm like 6th place. And so she had to feed the dogs or something like that the other weekend that I was out there. And so I'm like, okay, this is my time. I got to keep playing. I got to keep playing Tails. I got to get a score up here. And I had some crazy game. I kept getting multi-ball, and I had a crazy game. I got like 428 million. I didn't tell her about it.
Get in the zone.
I didn't say anything. And then I'm like, yeah, I had an okay game, but I didn't, whatever. I didn't say anything. Okay. And then finally she's like, wait a second. What did you really get? I'm like, I don't know. She fires up the game. You fucker! Totally creamed it. Like, yeah. Well, that's the price for cleaning up all that fucking Mortal Kombat wiring.
There you go.
Now did you see that before and after picture? What a fucking mess! It was so bad.
Post it. Off its back.
I've been here.
Yeah, baby.
I've never left. I'm sitting right here at my desk.
Who's the guy that was with his name's not Liam, is it?
No,
Liam's
Brian.
Cousin Brian.
Yeah.
No, I know. I that's why I got confused. Who was the guy
who Helicopter Jesus is?
That's Helicopter Jesus.
Jesus
Yeah. That's Buttfinger.
That better be his cloud name.
Buttfinger.
We fucking summoned him.
That's like a James Bond knockoff porno movie. 007 Buttfinger.
You guys can find that cab, man.
He's still on.
Hey, if you guys can find the cab.
It's like an Austin Powers enemy.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh man, we should probably kill this pretty soon, huh?
Yeah, I think we lost half our hosts. What the fuck? Well, what happened to Seabird? I
Brad's,
thought he was
Brad's
waiting.
pooping. Carrie's internet is out.
Wow.
Mock's probably getting another drink in his Devo hat. I hope so, at least.
No, but
that pin is fun, and we got the little LCD thing working. My video plays. There's a lot of other shit we gotta see if we can mod out on that. But that is a really fun pin, I gotta say. Getting that 6-ball multi-ball is crazy. Too bad
What
Mock's
pin are we
not here.
talking
He'd
about?
enjoy that.
Tales from the Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt.
Oh,
like when there's fucking 6 balls moving around on the playfield. It's like overwhelming. You can't keep up with it. It's so much fun.
Yeah, Just Dread's
but I'm
like ball multi-ball too.
Yeah. Oh, really? Nice.
I've had to repair those machines before, so.
What?
What?
What? Talking to my buddy, Josh.
All right, keep quiet. Oh.
fucking muted him.
All right.
I'm
What a dick.
You shut up.
You can move me. Yeah.
You dick.
You either talk loud enough for all of us to hear. Or shut the fuck up.
Yeah, share with the class or don't share at all.
That's right.
No, Tails is a really good pin. I think that was a good buy for Carrie because she did not give a shit about.
So would that be a dumb question to ask, like the show, like what would be your pin if you wanted your first pin? Because I know Mock's excluded; he's got like 80 pins, and
I got 3.
Joel has 80 pins. Okay,
He's got 3.
Well, it looks like 80 to people who have none. So
yeah,
And I know
I'm with you
has
there,
like
Gleek.
10.
I didn't want to. I'll talk about this a little bit offline because I have given that a little bit of thought. Well, actually, I've told people I have nostalgia for. There are 2 pins that I've got nostalgia for. One is Twilight Zone.
Love it. Yeah.
Because I played that with my dad actually a lot in the arcade. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. That was actually before I was even introduced to the show. And
that's the number 2 pin in the world, by the way.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
I'm like, good luck getting that because everyone wants that.
And it breaks down a lot, and that's an operator's nightmare, as Keith says. So, but it is supposed to be really, a really good pin. I've only played it a couple times, but
it's fun. I love everything about that pin. Especially now that I've watched every episode like 2 times through. But the other one I played it was the first pin I got. I played Monopoly a shit ton in college.
Monopoly,
and everyone and a lot of people give that pin a lot of shit. But I played the fuck out of that, and I'm a big fan of the board game. And that was the first pin I ever got a replay on, and I thought that was pretty awesome. But I played that like every other day in college, and so
was it in the building
that
or
commands
something?
A lot of money. It was in the recreation center.
The rec room. Okay.
Yep. So they had a bowling alley, then they had a couple of pins, and then they had a few arcade games. One of them was Dungeons and Dragons Tower of Doom that me and my friends got really good at. And that's actually on my top 10 list, not my top 3, but my top 10. I actually used to own the board, but I ended up selling it because I want to get a big blue for that. But anyways,
I played that on MAME, the Dungeons and Dragons. We actually like
it's a really good game, and
it's fun.
Once you realize like how many different moves and the different routes you can take and stuff, it's got really good replay value.
Did you ever play Shadows over Mysteria?
Yes, but you know what's funny is that I actually prefer Tower of Doom over Shadow because just for one reason. I don't like the way that the menu system works in Shadow over Mysteria because you have to it's little icons that pop over the player's head and they're small. Whereas Tower of Doom, it's got the word underneath the character. It's got a little bar, and it's really easy to read and really easy to toggle through. And Shadows of Mysteria, you have to it's distracting the way that they have the menu system work.
It's like a scroll wheel, if I remember right.
Yeah, I don't like that at all because it takes me a little while to figure that shit out. Everything else about the game is great. Like it's a great upgrade. You can play as there are more characters, and you can play as you could have like 2 elves, rather than just only 1 player. So there's
like Gauntlet.
So there is that. Yeah. But Tower of Doom I love.
Right.
kind of funny you're talking about. I've got both board sets and never played either one of them.
Oh, they're fun.
They're good. Yeah.
You guys switch
and funny because Dungeons and Dragons, both those boards have held value. Actually, a lot of CPS2 stuff, but those boards in general have held value for a long time. Because I had one of the boards in like 2007, I think. I bought it I got a good price on it, but I sold it for like, because all I did was I replaced the battery, and I sold it for like $250 or $300.
Oh,
and they're still, and they're still going for stupid money. Yeah, and they're still going for stupid money like that. Yeah.
I don't know how you could ever have an RPG to become like a successful arcade game, you know? Because RPGs are usually like you put in like 10 to 40 hours in them, you know? Could you save your progress?
It's almost more like a beat 'em up, though.
It's more of a beat 'em up than an RPG. It's like if you took a beat 'em up and you gave it a taste of an RPG, where okay, you choose: do I go right or left? Do I choose this path or this path? But you're beating up enemies. You do gain an experience, but it's not like you're gaining moves throughout the game. You get magic and stuff. You can, like, when you defeat an enemy, you can pick up like magic stuff.
Yeah, like Black Tiger.
But you're not
like Black Tiger or Willow or Forgotten Worlds for that matter. I mean, Forgotten Worlds has multiple paths and different things you can buy, which are like power ups.
I don't give a
But yeah,
so same idea.
There was great replay value because you could take like you could go around the mountain, or you could face the dragon, but the dragon the route is shorter, or like. We beat that game countless times, but we always kept coming back and kept playing it. And that to me screams good replay.
I never played late 90s stuff, so yeah, I wasn't aware of that game.
Yeah, no, it's a really good game. And I would, one of the reasons why I want that is not just for the nostalgia, but I would love to, well, yeah, no, I guess it is all nostalgia because I want to call up all my college buddies that we used to play and just be like, come over, let's play.
Oh, that's sweet. And you have a little party.
And we always played the same characters. I was always the cleric, and then and you get good because each character interacts with the other. So the fighter has obviously really good attack abilities. But then as a cleric, like as me, I'm good at I can heal other characters if they're down on health and stuff. And then the elf's good with magic, and the dwarf is good. So everyone's got their advantages and disadvantages.
The balance.
But if you get good, if you work together, and that was always fun. Like you get everyone's got It's not like playing Turtles where everyone's got the same abilities and stuff.
Right.
The
game moves are slightly different, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the popularity of Team Fortress and Team Fortress 2 Splatter and all that. They never made an arcade version of that.
How do you arcadeify that though?
Well, you would get 4 arcades and then you would just go get your friends, just kind of like Mario Kart. That's how.
They did it with Left 4 Dead.
Shooters are tricky though with arcade though, right?
They made a Left 4 Dead arcade game.
They did that with one game. They showed it at
Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 had a cockpit.
Yeah, Galloping Ghost had one. I don't know what it was called, but you can play up to 4 to 6 players. Very large machine. I don't know what it was called.
You're talking about T-Mac.
Or the Grid.
I think it's T-Mac, is it?
Well, there's that's right. There is a stand-up.
The Grid.
The Grid, yeah.
That sounds like it. The Grid, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
But even
that's
that,
the same concept, right?
Right. Well, so there was a Japanese Half-Life 2 had an arcade game.
It did?
Yep.
Yeah, so did Left 4 Dead. There are a couple of Valve games did.
Yeah. Super rare, Japanese only, I think.
So they didn't work out too well?
Well, but the problem is it's hard to translate, right? A first-person shooter properly. So, I mean, I think the Grid, from what I understand, did a pretty good job, but I've never played it.
Yeah, it's the Grid.
He's on the grid.
He just takes up a huge.
He's off the
rectify.
Yeah. I know. I played the Grid in Chicago, and it was really fun actually.
Games.
They had 4 or 5 of them or something at CAC.
Rectify.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 6 of them.
There's always people on it. I wanted to try playing it.
I got the Tron. Yeah.
Here's the Left 4 Dead one, and it basically just looks like a PC. It's got a mouse and.
I didn't know that existed.
Silly.
The new age of PC gaming. We're just gonna put the PC in a cabinet.
So,
Yep.
so
There
Oh,
you
by the
go.
way, you can play 3,000 games. Right, Mark?
Yep.
I'm not sure if it's true because where Brad lives, but like where I live, Toronto's not too
Where-
far away, like 4 hours.
Toronto.
Like when you go into
Did you guys?
when you go into their arcades, they're like more futuristic. They're like handicaps. They're like that Left 4 Dead. Everything is like really super modern that you would never even seen in like an American arcade. So,
Yeah, that's all of that's what I'm talking about. Like the Boingo Boingo, we might be able to find up here because we haven't. Well, we have a city of like just basically the whole city is almost. Probably
Hey, if you
80%
find Boingo
Asian.
Boingo, let me know. I'll buy it so that other guy never gets it.
Oh, you can still hear.
That's really fucked up. That's a really fucked up thing to say to Jesus, okay?
There's the Half-Life 2 Andrew was talking about.
Yeah, I just posted the other.
That's a
thing.
really
Oh, that's weird. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
It's a pretty dope chair though.
That
It's super
is.
dope.
Wow,
Yeah.
way
That
cool.
chair's awesome.
You can go back in time with that thing.
Bet you that chair's worth more than the game.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely don't want to have a partially working one of those.
That's neat.
Impressive.
Did you guys see the game Richie Knuckles built? The cabinet?
No.
He built a Kaboom arcade cabinet.
Oh yeah, I saw
Atari.
that one. Yeah.
And yeah, he put graphics on and everything and put it in his arcade, I guess. But I mean, that's if you think about it, Kaboom would have made, I think, a pretty good arcade game. I mean, it was pretty fun.
That's actually
like the game.
That's actually next week's question, Mock. What
Oh, what?
non-arcade game like from the day would make a good arcade game?
Well, would have been a good arcade game. Yeah.
Yeah.
The quality was there. That you could have made just a little bit better graphics, and it would have been, I think, a pretty good.
Yeah, that was a tight controlled game too. Activision.
Yeah, it's fun and addicting. You know,
Yeah.
you die and you want to play it again, and
Yeah.
no, it's cool.
And the different difficulty levels where you can change your bucket size and
Yeah, that's cool. I
Yeah,
think
so
if you
anybody who's watching or listening, that's next week's question. If you guys want to chime in on something, fire one of us a message or something like that, or get in the chat live.
what home video game would have made a good arcade game?
Yeah. I have a couple that I'm going to make. The problem is I've been actually looking into it, and the hard part is the menu systems of all these old games. Is to try to navigate the menu system on an arcade machine. Like you don't want it to go back to a single player, multiplayer, like About Us.
Yeah.
Like how do you get around that kind of stuff?
Reprogram it.
Yeah.
like the Doom arcade from Grosse Point Blank.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Crickets on that one. Jesus.
It's from my hometown too, Grosse Point.
Yeah.
Boom.
Do you guys remember that? So the Grosse Point Blank, John Cusack.
I didn't see that movie.
Oh, fucking Mock! Jesus Christ, you should see that movie.
He's an assassin,
Really?
right?
Fuck is Mr. fucking 80s and he hasn't seen that?
He's an assassin, right?
That's.
I remember the movie when it came out, but I didn't see it.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
Okay, I'll put it on my list.
Yeah,
He goes
put it
back
on
to
the
his
list.
hometown for a high school reunion, and he's a hitman.
He's a hitman.
Yeah.
But yeah, he goes into a convenience store. I won't do any spoilers on that, but he goes into a convenience store and there's a Doom arcade game.
Oh, really? Okay.
Where the dude, like the guy who's working at the convenience store, is playing Doom on an arcade cabinet.
I see that movie like 10 times and you just picked it up. Did you just watch it recently?
No.
That's why. Okay. I haven't seen it in about a year.
Oh, I haven't seen it in probably 10 years. I mean, it's been forever, but like that's a classic scene.
A fucking 10.
A fucking 10. It's probably not been 10 years.
Well, anytime there's an arcade machine in a movie, I notice it and I look and try to figure out what it is.
I mean,
You know,
it's a fake game though. That's the whole.
Yeah, that's
kind
it's a
of cool
fake
about
game.
it.
Yeah.
You know, with the other movies, I never noticed it back then, but when you get into this hobby, then you see them all.
Well, yeah, because it is, but like the thing is, like back then, like they were just backdrops, right? I mean, that's what you would see when you walk into convenience stores, fucking arcade games.
Yeah. But it was weird when they'd make up games like that, though. Like, remember that show Saved by the Bell, and they'd had fake arcade
Oh
games in
yeah,
the
they
back?
had some weird ass marquee and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they'd like create some fake marquee.
Doom 2 it was, Andrew.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Same logo.
Well, and then like if you watch like a movie like Over the Top, and you realize that oh my god, every game that they have in the
Those games
backdrop
are real,
is a Nintendo game. So Nintendo must have been all about like.
Well, even Silver Spoons had fake games there. That the
But
lizard.
they had real games where they're fake sounds.
Yeah.
No, they
Yeah,
had
but one of them they called it a different game. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I mean they lied about like what was there. Probably just
Actually,
like,
it's funny.
or whatever.
When I first went to school for computer stuff, that's what my my teacher actually did for a living. He actually worked up here in the movies, and he designed all the fake computer interfaces and stuff for.
Gary's back.
Yay, Gary. Reporting in from Montero.
Right.
So, Carrie, I hear that your high score's been destroyed on your pinball machine.
Fuck, you talked about that?
Yeah,
believe
something
this
about an ass reaming, like doubled your fucking high score.
I heard something about a boinga boinga on your pinball machine.
Yeah. He gave you 2 fingers, not just one.
I see what happens when I lose. When I lose,
My
when
request.
I get out of the room. I believe. Oh, please! I believe that the.
Maybe we should cut this short. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. Yeah, the appropriate sound bite would be "you dick."
Oh, I got it. Up there.
Yes, yeah.
Two in the pink and one in the
Oh
crypt
my God.
keeper.
Two in the pink, one in the stink.
One in the crypt keeper.
Nice. That was good. Yeah, no, he fucking destroyed my, and and I had held the lead for for a good.
You pushed me way down. I told him
I
that.
did.
I was like 6th place. I'm
Yeah,
like, what the fuck
you
is
were number
this?
6 out of 6. I know. And then you got a lucky game. That's what we're talking about.
I got one good one
You got
lucky game.
one-
Well, I was like, oh,
that's all it takes.
I told them, I'm like, oh, she's feeding the dogs or whatever. Okay, this is my time to actually play this game, and hopefully I can get a score up there. And I didn't say a thing for a while.
Oh my God! Yeah, no, I haven't actually
Well,
been
you're
able
like,
to play it since. but
What's
you're
that looking?
destroyed.
Did you got a good score? I'm turning on this game.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you were just too like.
Where's the menu?
I couldn't hold it in.
You could no, you did. You did. Yeah, you were like the little boy who's
held
like
it for
hiding a
about 5
toad in
minutes.
his room. Like, I don't have a toad in my room. Yeah.
Pretty much.
You want to play pinball?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is such a good pin though. Like I have every time that I'm over there, I'm like, this is such a fun game. Like you did good.
Yeah, just you wait. Someday you're going to be out of the room, and I'm going to put a score up on Arkanoid you can't fucking touch.
Brad's gotta go.
It'll be like point.
Oh wow.
No.
Well, you better
Challenge
practice.
accepted.
You got one in your garage right
I know
now.
for a little while. I know for a little while. I'm not going to be able to ever touch your fucking Arkanoid score. I can only hope to best you in Tales from the Crypt, and I shall
Well, you
do it
could-
again.
No, wait. Just wait. I've got my strategy video series coming out for Arkanoids. Actually, I uploaded every one of my last Mega Touch videos tonight because I want to upload that coin up video, and so I had 4 more videos, and I upload all 4 of them. I'm gonna post them real soon.
Yeah, I'll upload that
Like
coin
tomorrow.
up. I want to coin up my crazy climber.
It's
so
such a
simple,
cool
too.
device.
It's just like a couple wires and shit, but
Yeah, but it's fun. Like Adam puts out a good product, and so this is me advertising for him. I'm his new manager, as he said.
Yeah.
His marketing manager.
Marketing manager.
But, no, I'm almost done with my voiceover for the Arkanoid videos. It'll be just like Eyes, where I did the strategy video for Eyes.
Mhm.
I've got 4. It'll probably be 4 videos for Arkanoid coming out, and then I. Not to steal anything from whoever was just talking about their latest and greatest, but my laminate came in today, like 2 weeks early.
Ooh, can we get a preview of that?
Yes. Well, you probably saw me like ripping the box apart, but
Yeah. Let's see a
hang on.
preview of that.
who was talking about they had an Arkanoid? I don't have no Arkanoid.
Well, Joel got one that I'm
Oh.
going to be delivering for him, so I'm
Oh,
holding
okay.
on to it right now. That might have been it.
I've
Got
got
it
it.
from Mike.
What, Buffett?
I've got an Arkanoid tournament, regular Arkanoid.
No, we're saying-
Oh yeah, this is a Revenge of Doe too.
Yeah, I've got Revenge.
Oh.
Jim, it just
Oh,
looks
it's-
white.
Wow, look at that
it
whiteboard.
doesn't. You get a little. Actually, it looks kind of
see it?
uber 3D freaky.
Get
Yeah, it doesn't come across too well.
No, on the camera, it's the brightness of the light, maybe.
Turn off the light.
Oh, it's like perfect.
Get on that black light.
Yeah.
That's great, Jim. That's
Yeah,
that's
it's gorgeous.
awesome. So done. Where's the hang up sound?
I know you're all blurry. Actually, your raccoon tattoo's all blurry too.
Holy unfocused.
I've decided if anyone ever asks Jim if he has a raccoon tattoo again, he should say yes because he's really a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, and that's Rocket.
Nice.
Right? Oh, you can see it a little bit better. It looks super freaky over the camera.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's playing tricks with it.
Yeah, it's like extra 3D.
Grid pattern.
I
can't.
What's that? Oh, good. CC.
Hang on. I got an idea. Let me turn on the advanced settings here and go to.
Put it better, then.
What?
Was it the sound of a dog shaking?
Sorry, it was the sound of dogs.
That's awesome.
I see
Oh, that's better.
spheres.
Yes, that definitely looks better.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, now we can see it.
I see spheres in these squares.
You've reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. We're sorry.
Yeah, it looks nice, Jim.
Yeah, it doesn't translate real well, but you can get the.
No, there was no one to play sound effects. I had to fill in.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah. I couldn't find the Hangout tone, so I got that.
Okay, so yeah, I know it was tough to see, but it's like a perfect blue that matches the artwork with white. It's like a grid pattern, and it's got these like kind of 3D shapes that pop out. So exactly.
Who did that?
But I'm really excited. I think I'm going to start getting to that this weekend. At least cutting the laminate. But hopefully I'll get that. I'll have this thing done in like a month or so.
Mexican hat dance. Good
Lost puppy dog. Too bad.
that makes me go back to it makes me look back at how limited the sound library is.
That was it. That was the entire library of sounds we had.
Yeah. No, it's. Thank you.
Well, what are you drinking there, Jim?
Another vodka. Shit, this has to be. Well, it is my last one because I'm out of vodka now.
Holy shit! That's
three of these big fatties.
Whoa.
Vodka, club soda, and a little bit of lime and lemon juice.
What the hell is this tick tail?
Well, click on it, damn it!
Damn it! I'm scared. Is it safe for work?
Oh, it's a link to his page.
Oh, this is something new you're doing?
All right, can someone stop presenting me?
This is a new story.
That's sorry.
Oh, come on, Jim.
All right, fine, Buffett. You asked.
Whoa!
Wait, no. What you need is this one right here.
Tick tail. What the hell's a tick tail? Why did you pick that name?
That's the name of the company.
Tick tail?
Yeah.
That's a weird name.
Hey, I don't know what to tell you.
Andrew, I'm going to send you links to the mixer and software I use so that you can do this too.
You just stream that so I have control over your shit too.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, we need a backup.
That'd be awesome. I'll just have you remote in like Team Viewer, and you can start hitting my own sounds out of my control.
Hey, that'll work.
Like, what's going on? Why is my mouse moving? Andrew's like, I'm gonna click this one,
Like VNC
and show up
there.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like earlier when Just like earlier when you're like, Jim, play the soundbite, and then Joel's like, do it. And his wife's like, I hate that. Kick your ass.
I started singing it, yeah.
That was funny. Speaking of which, who's knocking on my door? No.
Hassan Chop.
I will kick your ass.
You neck chuck.
This was the closest to a casual hangout as we've had in a long time. I feel like
That's true. Right now, it feels
live.
Yeah, actually, when I rejoined, I was like, "Are they still on the air?" I saw the little live button.
We should actually be like Brad needs to take
It's real
it off.
chill. I think we need to like turn off the lights.
Yes, that's right. Helicopter Jesus.